Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Young Baka. You tuned in to the Bside Forum. We get together a couple times a month and we discuss all things hip hop, all things life, all things business. Whatever we gotta do, man. I got some special guests in the building today. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Playboy.
What up, what up? My name is Crazy Lou, MC, producer, right out of California, IA, born and raised in LA. We're here with my man Young Baka, who always putting it down. Yeah.
I appreciate the compliment in there too, man. I appreciate it. Go ahead, Playboy.
Introduction and compliment, my man.
He knows what he's doing.
I can dig it, right?
I can dig it. Man. He knows what he's doing. He's a businessman, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Mac Fame, Famous Music Entertainment LLC, owner, artist, writer from San Diego, California. Shout out to Young Baka, my man. Long way, marathon type stuff,
you know what I'm saying? I didn't even know you were from San Diego, man.
Yeah, man. I'm from that.
I thought you was out here. You rep LA hard, man. So I figured you were from out here.
When have you ever heard me rep LA?
You rep LA pretty hard.
How do I rep?
Just the way you go about yourself and the things you say, the way you move. It seems like you represent LA.
It's still California.
It seems like I represent.
the fact that I didn't know you're from San Diego, but the fact that I didn't know you're from San Diego says something, because we've worked together for a couple shows now. True. The fact that I don't know you from San Diego says something, right?
Yeah, because
so I get paid the big bucks. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Playboy.
I want to start off with shout out to Young Baka.
I wasn't.
You were a little offended. No,
I was asking for clarity. I wanted to know why he felt.
Let's talk about it, though.
Wait. Let him get.
No, it's cool. Okay. We'll come back. We'll come back to it. Go ahead and introduce yourself, man. We already that Jack's already taking effect, man. We 5 seconds into the show. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I go by Vodka Gravis.
That's not your name, man.
Vodka
That's not
Gravis,
your name. Nympho, what's your name?
Whiskey.
Young one. We all know you as Young One.
AKA Lil Nympho. AKA Big Baka. AKA. No, I'm just kidding. I own a recording studio called Jordan River Recordings. I engineer. I battle rap. I make music. All that cool shit.
Respect.
Thank you, sir.
I respect anybody who can battle rap. Yeah. Respect. Off top.
Go ahead, man.
Appreciate you.
I go by Kavix. You know what I mean? Las Vegas, Nevada. You know what I mean? Moved out here about 3 years ago. Pursued this dream.
Yeah.
Ran into my boy a couple months ago. You know what I mean? Crazy Lou.
Dope, man. Dope. You forgot the Young Baka compliment. But besides that, you didn't fucking ask my introduction. Why are you so offended when I said you seem like you rep LA?
I apologize if I offend.
No, don't apologize. This is what we do. We talk. No.
I apologize if it came across as
upset,
me,
but it's all good.
Being offended. It was more
offended?
Being.
Seemed like you were pretty offended. I was just trying.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I'll give it to you.
We gotta finish this bottle before the show's over too.
Well, because I'm not. I can't.
No. Represent where you're
from LA.
Yeah, represent where you're from, man.
So I was just interested to why you felt like I repped LA, because I can't never say that I've look at you. Look at you.
That's on camera.
I guess when you get paid big bucks, you can spill.
Go ahead. I'm sorry,
man.
I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry. Go ahead with your story.
People watching this abuse.
This is gonna be one of the best shows you've ever done, dude.
That's too funny, man.
Go ahead, man. Hold your thing.
Fuck it, man. You already got me started.
We doing it, man. You said you got some names to call out, man. Go ahead and hold it so we don't drop it again. You said you got some names to call out, so we calling out all names tonight, man.
Who got names to call out?
You said you got some names to call out.
Nah, I said I got some verses for some niggas who.
So who you have them for?
It don't. That's calling out names. You're slick though.
Well, listen,
I give it to you, man.
Let's be honest. If you have 16s ready, that means there might be something brewing. You feel like this man might come after you, so you want to stay ready.
Right, but
that's all you, Crazy Lou.
But hip hop is a competition at the end of the day, so you always have to stay ready.
As it should be.
You always have to stay ready, and when you've seen particular artists that you've dealt with call out other artists on X, Y, and Z,
right?
It can happen to you at any given time. So
you
know
you have a 16 ready for 2 million people that rap.
3 off the top of my head.
Okay, so who?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. But Crazy Lou's standing right here. If it's him, you can say so. It's all fun.
Yeah.
If you want to find out if it's you, call my name.
Call your name out. See what it is.
Simple as that.
Let's get back on subject, man. So why? Not that you offend, but you don't rep as San Diego as hard as you should be then, because I didn't know you were from San Diego. I'm not saying it's your job to represent for San Diego, but I had no idea.
Because
I follow you on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. We've been working together a few shows now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm San Diego's mascot because for the simple fact that I'm not looking for the acceptance of one city. I love where I'm from.
Yeah.
I love Dago. I still go back on a regular basis.
There's always issues from what I've noticed. The people I talk to, shout out to Joey Dixon, my boy. There's always issues with San Diego hip hop scene. There's always issues with that.
It's very political. It's a lot of talent in it. Oh my God, it's a lot of talent.
But a lot of it doesn't get seen.
Yeah,
right?
But it's a lot of it. It's a lot of
Shout out to
clicks.
Joanna, not a lot, but
Damn,
whoever wants
man,
that's
keep
all
that
you.
away.
Whoever wants that's all you.
Dude, you say right, lean back.
It's not a lot.
I'm
It's not
gonna
a
lean
lot.
to this corner with this brown.
ahead, man.
But man, it's a lot of talent in San Diego, but it's a lot of political bullshit. It's a lot of.
But that's everywhere though.
Yeah, but
There's politics in LA hip hop, correct?
but it's not
Oh.
the same.
It's nuts.
It's
Not
not.
enough.
But it's politics when popularity, always. But LA has a certain support system that San Diego doesn't.
And that's true
Yeah.
because I had a partner. His name was Lolo, and
Shout out to Lolo.
he was from SD, and he repped SD hard when we had a group called Cali, and he repped it hard. He on every track he put something in there that said something about SD, so he made people know that I was from LA and he was from SD at all times. So they separated us, you know what I mean? And he didn't come off as if he lives in LA, stays there, been staying there for over 10 years, but at the same time he was born and raised in San Diego.
He still
so-
remembers where he comes from.
Yeah.
And did he talk to you about the politics that went on in San Diego? And
Yeah, that's
LA
why he was
different?
up in LA doing the rap, because
Well, is that why you up here? Or did
Respect.
you just happen
Yes.
to move up here and then it happened?
No, the politics in LA are better. The demographic,
Yeah.
the opportunity, the network in LA is better.
Well, yeah, you got Hollywood, you got LA, you got everybody you meet's a rapper, producer, an engineer,
Exactly.
a battle rapper, photographer,
This is
DJ.
where sad to say, this is where the money is.
You know what I
this
think
is
it is?
this is where it is
Yeah.
to go to be independent.
But you know what it is? It's in San Diego. If you have an event, it's going to be popping, man, because there's not much going on. You do something out here in LA, you have 20 different hip hop shows
but the
going on.
buzz has to
You have
start
20
here.
different
The
events.
buzz has to start here.
The
So
buzz
you
has to
can't
start.
you don't see it happening in San Diego and then moving up
No.
to LA.
When's the last time you saw San Diego San Diego artists buzz in LA?
Nick
LA
Cannon.
artists,
What did you say?
Nick
Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon.
LA artists buzz. In
I did a
Dago
show.
all
I did a
the
show with Nick
time.
Cannon about 2 months ago. It was popping.
I
That's
bet.
what. Yeah,
It was lit, man.
Yeah,
Was
man.
it
He
Wild
went to
Out?
my high school's rival, man. So
What high school did you go to?
Helix.
Okay.
I went to Helix High School, man. So
So you know, I go to San Diego maybe once a month. I did J Electronica there last month at the
Yeah.
Music Box. I did Tank, not hip hop, but R&B, and I'm doing
That's
O Town.
hard.
I'm doing O Town over there May 18th. So
O-Town?
it's gonna be popping,
Nice.
popping. They've done the company I work for that flies me out to San Diego to do, run production, run stage management, host, make sure everything goes good, make sure everyone's get paid. They've done Chicago, LA, and Arizona with O-Town, and they've all sold out.
Crazy.
And it's all 35-year-old white women. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say
it's all
'cause they
35.
were all young at one time.
Yeah, exactly. So it's those people trying to recreate their youth, even if it's for a few hours. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But it's
beautiful.
gonna be popping, man. It's gonna be popping. But
Bless you.
I know a
Thank
couple. I know Joey Dixon. I don't know if you know that Joey Dixon is, but that's my connect down in San Diego, and he always talks to me about the politics going down in Diego, man. So it's interesting to hear it come from a perspective of somebody like you that used to stay down there, now you stay up here and doing it.
Now I used to live in Houston. I went to college in Houston. Shout
Oh,
out
nice.
Texas Southern University.
Nice,
All my
nice.
Tigers. What up, y'all? The politics in Houston are crazy. I think the underground scene is political, period.
Yeah.
But every city has a different level of political bullshit to it.
You know what I think
And
it
I've
is,
been
though?
in I've done music in 3 different cities. It's benefited me. I will say, I mean, not too many artists can say that they have a fan base in 3 different cities.
Right?
But
Right.
I've seen the political nonsense in all 3 cities, and I can literally rank them. And it's
So let's rank them. What's number one with the bullshit? Diego,
number 1 with the bullshit, Houston.
Houston with the bullshit.
Houston
All
with the
Yep.
bullshit.
Number
That's
two.
racist.
Number two.
is Houston.
No,
I'm
you said
sorry.
one.
Number 2 is San Diego.
And then number 3,
Number
Smooth.
3 is-
Well, listen. You don't deal with a lot of bullshit here because you work with Young Bach Productions. That's the
stamped,
benefits, man. That's
I'm
the benefits.
stamped.
You cut through all the bullshit, man.
Right.
You're from Arizona, man, and I know you did a lot of things out there. You
Yeah.
host a couple shows. How's the bullshit down in Arizona?
You know what I think it is, though? I think it's that in the smaller towns, like hip hop is such a tight knit community. So when you come as an outsider, or even as a new cat, if you're from the city, you start trying to get shows and shit. They're like, "Who the fuck are you?" LA, you got motherfuckers coming in here all the time, and they've accepted the saturation. You know what I mean? As a fact, like
Yes.
There are
cool.
It's just something you gotta do.
There are
It's just like
music
something that you gotta do.
enthusiasts here.
Right.
There are people who go to open bars. I mean, I'm sorry,
Open
open
mics.
mics.
Yep.
Just to see what
Who's-
talent is
who's
out.
dope.
They go
Well, I
out,
mean-
grab a
Yeah.
drink, and it's date night. Let's go check out some new talent.
So all the time, it's like, Young Bach Productions.
And that's
we
why
have-
you got to bring it.
Yeah, we have a lot of shows. We have a lot of shows every
Every
night.
time,
But
every
the
time.
nights we don't have shows, like last night, I didn't have a show. I didn't have nothing to do, so I jumped to the Uber. I went to a hip hop show, and I just sat in the back. Didn't talk to nobody. Just sat in the back, observed the talent. Let me see if you're worth doing a show with. Maybe we get you on the podcast. Maybe we get you on the radio show. And you're right. Maybe they don't have it in different cities. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's music enthusiasts everywhere you go, but you got to realize in LA was this like 2.7 million people
Yeah.
in this little bitty space. It's
All trying to get it. All trying to get it.
it's a
Yeah.
lot of hustlers
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
lot of people who appreciate the artistic
The
part of music.
appreciation is
The
what's
appreciation is real. Because there's a lot of people who do the same thing, man, and a lot of people go out just to see who they can work with, or see who's buzzing, or just to go out and enjoy some music, the
Yeah.
art form.
Well,
the
that's
spoken
where
word.
the networking and all that's thrown in.
Right.
You're from Vegas. How's it out in Vegas?
It's great.
Bullshit or it's good?
Yeah, bullshit.
Just the fact
man.
that you hesitated tells
Yeah,
me
you
you're
gotta think about it.
Bullshit, man.
That explains everything.
I try
man.
to, give them props. Like, yeah, they all right. Nah, man, it's a lot of bullshit, man. The underground scene is really respected, but when it comes down to they live shows, they it's classic Frank Sinatra, rock and roll.
But that's a different market, though.
country,
Like
you know what I
Vegas
mean?
is you got people coming in to,
Oh yeah, it's easy.
coming in
though.
and coming
It's
out.
very easy. It's easy to sell tickets. It's easy to throw shows. It's easy to do that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's easy?
It's easy.
I would see it the opposite, like it's a little bit tougher.
No, it's pretty easy, man.
Yeah?
Because
So Young Baka Productions, we go to Las Vegas.
you go to
and work
Las
on some
Vegas,
shit.
man. There's people wanting to do stuff from the age of 18 between 21.
Yeah.
There's nothing for us out there. You get what I mean?
I've heard that before
Yeah.
because
That's
people
what I'm
get
saying.
tired of doing stuff
Yeah.
that's on the strip.
Well, you
all the
can't
time.
go to the strip every day.
That's
right?
why I said
You
people
can't
get
do
tired
it.
of doing
Yeah.
stuff
And
on
that's
the
what I'm saying,
strip.
man. Like, if
Right.
you don't know nobody, you shouldn't go to the strip every day. But if you got your connect, go to the strip, have fun, man. Use your connections.
I've heard that before.
Because that's how it was with me. I'm thankful, man, that I was able to meet certain people to allow me to shoot. People pay $4,000 for VIP bottle service. I was only paying $80.
Nuts.
You get what I mean?
But then
So-
everyone thinks you're paying that 4Gs, right?
Yeah, bro. You
That's,
sit
that's,
out there,
that's the
stunt,
business,
you know
man.
what I mean?
Perception.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The perception, man.
Well, I mean, that's what life is. Life is all image, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that's like doing the shows. You sell tickets. You do the same thing, but everybody's like, "Oh yeah, I'm down, man," because they want something to do Friday. They want something to do. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how they hit it. They always do like the underground raves and the underground hip hop clubs and all that for the 18. And it's a mixture. So you get wristband, green wristband if you're under 21. Purple. If you're
Yeah,
over,
I got you.
You know what I mean? Same.
Well, somebody that's from LA, do you see that you're super blessed to be coming up in this environment, or do you feel like? Because I know a lot of
Man.
LA cats that want to get out, that
I'm
want to
gonna
get
tell
out
you right
and branch
now,
out.
being from LA, just because I'm from LA, don't mean that it's easy for me.
No, not easy.
You know what
but
I
do
mean?
you,
No,
but
but-
do you appreciate what's going on?
I appreciate it. I love it. I live it every
Listen,
day.
I could say that maybe I take it for granted sometimes. The
Yeah.
fact that I'm able to throw 20 events, I'm able to do a radio show every 2 weeks and just pick up the phone call and get some cats
But
on.
as an artist, from an artist perspective, it's like you still got to go out there, being from LA or not. I know a bunch of people. I'm talking on hierarchies and all everywhere. But at the same time, if you're not working toward it, you're not getting it. That's
Yep.
just all there is to it. If you're not showing that you've improved or done something, then LA or not, as
Yeah.
many people as you know or not, you're not going. They're
getting
not giving it to you.
Yeah,
Nobody's giving you
exactly.
nothing.
Or shelf.
You know,
Get shelf.
but you got to rep your city because I know what this place is about. It is about hustling. It is about getting yours. And people,
Yep.
that's the image. It's not an image of like what you're looking at. It's
Yeah.
like the real shit that people feel. And as long as you holding that in, you're gonna make it in this little city. To me, it's a little city because I know everywhere.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere around this city.
you know every
So,
block, you know every
block. I'm
left
talking
on
from
the
here to South
yeah.
Central to wherever, man. Gardena. I don't
Yeah.
give a damn where we at. I know where I'm going. And that's what it takes. It takes you knowing what this city's about if you're gonna be from this city. Don't just say I'm from LA and you ain't never been down here
Yeah.
or there. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people
Right.
everywhere, and that's me repping my city to the fullest.
And as an independent artist, that's what you have to do. You have to hit all these cities. You
Yeah,
have to
man.
do shows in all these
You
cities.
gotta-
You have to touch all these people. You have to let the people know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
and it's not just the people; it's the other artists. You know, because you going in
do
there.
you feel like you need to reach out to the other
I
artists?
Yeah.
disagree there.
Yeah, you disagree?
I disagree there.
Well, why do you feel like you
I
have to reach
feel
out
like
to other
I feel
artists?
like, man, it's a matter of like I feel like there's people that are really good, and then there's people that are okay, and then there's people that are, just doing it for whatever reasons they're doing it. You want people to understand where your stance is at in your music if you feel like your music's here, because everybody's pushing for something. The whole point is people don't want to admit that they're pushing for the highest point of what they can get out of this music.
Yep.
And I'm trying to get paid. I'm trying to be a artist on top of the list, all that. But at the same time, you got to prove it to this person, that person, and that person. I don't see why not. Because people have to prove it to me.
You're saying other artists, that you have to prove it to other artists.
Yeah, I think so. Because they gonna be the ones liking your shit too.
Exactly.
And they gonna be like, yo, I'm buying your shit because I don't care if I make music. Your shit is hot.
Yeah.
And that's it. I would buy nigga shit if their shit is hot. I don't care if I'm an artist, you're an artist. I'm not trying to step over nobody. I'm trying to do mine and you do yours. And if I like yours, I'm gonna get yours. That's it. I hope you get mine if you like mine.
Yeah, like,
I think first thing when you step into the music scene, like before you get fans and shit, like your peers are who recognizes you.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
What I mean?
That's
so
exactly
you're gonna be
what I'm
fucking
saying.
with me before the average fan is, or you know what I mean. So you just gotta impress your peers and let them know that you're here to stay,
Right.
and that you're a problem.
Right. It's just like a producer such as Dre putting a stamp on Kendrick Lamar, and now Kendrick Lamar got his own lane.
Yeah.
Because it took him saying, hey, you know what, this kid
But that
is bad.
benefited Trey, though. And it's a little bit of business movement.
Of course,
for
but
business.
he still had the bigger name. He's still the guy who gets the hits. You
He
get what
gave
I'm
the
saying?
cosign.
Before that, Kendrick didn't make a hit. It took that for him to make a hit and then say, oh man, I went in there and did it for him. You know what I mean? But it takes that first. So it's the same thing with us on this levels. You can't be performing with people and be like, oh, I'm just out here to compete. Of course you are. You're gonna compete. But that's you doing good music, period. Coming out there with confidence like I'm the shit, or whatever you want to put yourself as.
Right.
And then doing your thing, and then you'll be recognized through every avenue, through fans, through the other artists, and through the people who run this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because artists and fans don't run this shit. There's somebody up there who's running this shit, making everybody do what they do. So you want to be able to get to all of them.
Well, you said you disagree about reaching out to other artists.
No, I didn't disagree about reaching.
You backing
out
up
to,
on a lot of shit you saying, man.
Nah, I'm not backing up. Not at all.
I'm fucking with you.
I didn't disagree about reaching out to other artists. I disagreed about impressing other artists.
I don't think you need to impress other artists.
No,
I don't think you need
it's
to
not
be,
about impressing either. He's right.
It's not impressing. It's not about being. I think people get hip hop and this music confused.
Yeah.
Nobody got into this to be friends. If you vibe with somebody along the way, that's great, man. If you come across another artist and you go, man, like his music
that's what
touched
I'm
me.
saying.
His energy is good. Like it ain't even. I mean, I've met artists that I just vibed with off their energy and didn't even hear a track from them. And was like, man, I get in the studio with you, man, and see what we come up with.
Word up.
But at no point do I ever make music for another artist to
I
like
got
me,
you.
because
Exactly.
another artist
I
is
agree.
less likely to buy your music than a fan of music or a fan of you and wants to genuinely.
Why
see
do you think that? It's just because they don't want to. If I support this guy, he might get a little bit above me.
Yep.
Because if you look at the base that hip hop is based on right now, it's braggadocious as hell. It's who's the best, who's the biggest, who got more bread, who got the baddest bitch, who got X, Y, and Z.
Who's the dopest?
Who's the dopest?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the dopest, but man, I'm gonna hang out with my buddy over here, and I'm gonna push his stuff. No, I'm gonna continue to push my brand. I'm going to always push my brand.
Right.
Now, I will back up and say, because I'm a fan of music, and because I like to see, just to keep it real, I like to see other young black men win. I like to see young minority men win. If you're doing something,
There you go, right? We got
There we
you,
go.
man.
That's better.
Clean up this
let me
little
do
bit.
let me do me people first, man. But I like to see young minority men doing something constructive, man. If you're winning, you got my support, man. I'm for you.
Yeah, that's
If
where
I
I'm
can
at
be-
with it.
But I'm not gonna be your cheerleader. I still got my own brand to push. I still got my own check to chase. Like,
Right.
if you got
agree.
a single out that I'm really rocking with, I drop the 99 cents for it.
I agree.
Whatever. But I disagree with trying to impress and purposely going out to get the approval of other artists. Because at the end of the day, all it is really going to get you a friendship. What's the last artist you met that bought your music?
That's true.
So I don't
That's
think
true.
them.
But let's be honest. Does anybody buy music anymore? Do you buy music?
Yeah.
You buy a lot of music.
Yeah.
You go to iTunes store and you buy music.
I don't have a, what do you call it, a spiffy, what, Spotify?
Spotify,
Spiffify?
Spiffify. That's what some people call
I don't have a Spiffify, but anyways, yeah, I still do it the old way. Close enough to the old way that I can do it. You know, I used to shop at Sam Goodies and motherfucking, you know, all the music stores, man, and actually search through the fucking CDs and be like, oh shit, I want that shit. Oh shit's what?
Yep.
$2.99, got that shit. You know what I mean? But I don't have the option anymore because all that shit closed down. So I go online and I still search through the songs, listen to them real quick, hear what I want to download, but I buy it because I want somebody to buy my music.
But that's exactly it. You understand that's coming from an artist's perspective, though. You know if you're gonna have to buy people's music because you want them to buy your music.
Well, I mean, if you respect the music, I
But-
think you should pay for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But
The
most
average
people,
consumer doesn't think like that.
Exactly.
Sadly, these days, because the internet is
exactly.
kind of screwed.
And that's
that
why,
up
you
for
know, it's not
piracy
about
and-
being average. It's about being you.
I
And
understand, but
I do what I
you
do.
can be above average, and then everyone else can be average. So, and you gotta get those average people on board. Though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Most people nowadays, nobody like. Do you buy music?
No.
Yeah. So, do you buy music?
Yo, I cleaned out my car the other day and I found like 30
Good
plus
for you.
CDs from 30 plus, like over 30.
Yeah.
From like the last like 2 months since the last time I cleaned my car. Like I go crazy.
Where are you buying CDs at?
At Amoeba?
Yeah.
I go to Target and find like
I ain't bought a hard copy in forever.
Yo,
I buy
went-
records
I
at
haven't,
Amoeba.
I haven't bought
I
a
get
CD.
shit at
I haven't
Amoeba.
bought a CD in forever.
I bought
don't have a
Hall &
CD
Notes
player.
at
I don't have a
Target
play-
the
I
other
don't have
day,
a
you know
CD
what I
player.
mean?
Right. Like,
I don't have a
see-
CD player. You have a CD player?
Well, I have a car, so
I understand, but you know, some people don't even use the CD player. Some don't even come with CD players no more. You know,
Yeah.
the
I'm saying a lot of these new cars
yeah,
don't even come with
auxiliary.
CD players.
It's not auxiliary, it's
The
a
newest Mac doesn't
USB.
have a fucking CD player.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Hell,
No,
the 2-year-old
but
Mac
whenever
got a
I
CD player.
drive,
Yeah.
I drive a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm out of town all the time and shit. So
Yeah.
I buy 4 or 5 CDs.
Little
But
mixed
then, you know,
CDs.
it's,
You got the
I'm-
mixed CDs
just
going on.
Just playing devil's advocate. You know, it's a lot easier to put 5,000 songs in your iPod, and you can just put your iPod on shuffle.
What?
Yeah.
Man.
See,
Oh, it
now,
I
is?
can't remember the last time I used a CD. Like, man.
People
Between
give me
Pandora,
CDs all the time.
Spotify,
Yeah.
Apple Music, you don't even need an
That's
iPod.
weird.
You
Yeah,
have
me
a phone with
Yeah.
internet.
You don't even need it. You don't need it. Before you had to download music, transfer to your phone,
Yep.
get your phone synced. You know, now
Now
you
that-
can just I can just pull out my
download
phone,
an
put it
app.
in a new.
Nah, I ain't using
I'm
my
just gonna
phone
get
all
somebody
that
else to
shit.
do it. I'm not doing any of it. Somebody's
Yeah.
gonna do it for me pretty soon.
See,
Nah,
I
no,
still
I'm
load an
just
iPod.
joking, I'm just
I
joking.
have an iTouch that I hook up to my MacBook, and I still load it up from iTunes and stuff.
It's all you. It's all you, Crazy Lou.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
You heard of
We're gonna
Apple
see how
Music,
crazy
right?
Lou
Because
is.
that Jack Daniels got me. No.
You heard of Apple Music, right?
Yeah, I put it
Yeah,
on.
it's like $15 a month, and you
Yeah.
get unlimited music.
So I do
You know?
Spotify. I use Spotify.
Yeah.
$11 a month.
Yeah.
DJ Quick drops his new album. I can listen to his new
For
album
free.
and I can download it to
Download
my
it for
phone.
free.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You can
why would
download
I?
it?
Why, yeah, you can download it to your phone.
Yeah.
So when you're
I didn't
off,
know that.
Hey, you're right about that
you're
shit.
offline.
So
Yeah.
right now,
So
Apple
why
It is
would,
tight.
so honestly, just me being as a busy man
Yeah.
in 2016, why would I go to Target and buy a CD? It doesn't make any sense.
CDs get
Hell no.
scratched.
Nah, man, CDs get
CDs get
scratched,
broken.
you get lost.
Yo.
am I gonna walk around with a Walkman?
Being like
Right.
the old man, like I was telling you, I feel like a jaded old man when it comes to this rap shit. Like,
Well, you look like shit,
kids,
so.
you know what I mean? Handsome as
Yeah,
fuck.
I know, you look good,
anyway,
man.
no,
Hold on, tell everybody
but-
why you're growing your hair long, because I used to always make fun of you and say you look like a chick.
hold on, let me finish my point.
Okay.
though.
No, real quick, just say it, just real quick.
Oh, I'm growing it so I could donate it
There
to
you
like
go.
cancer patients.
So I
and shit.
can't
Man,
make
that's
fun of him
dope,
anymore.
man.
I can't
Leave
make
that
fun of
man
him anymore.
alone.
Yeah. I can't make
Respect,
fun of
bro.
him anymore because he's doing it for a good cause.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
See how he brings it
Dope
out
as
though?
shit.
He
How
brings
long?
it out.
I'm sorry to cut you off further. How long are you gonna grow it?
It's got to be like
It has to
12
be
inches.
12 inches.
Yeah.
What you at, like
So
11?
Hey, good for
I'm
you,
at
man.
like 9 right now.
Oh, damn.
And it's been like a year, bro. It's fucking. I
That's
can't
what's
wait
up.
to get this shit off. But
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure. I see you fucking shake.
I bet
yeah.
that shit is hot and itching and shit.
I
Yeah,
gotta
all
rock
that.
the hair tie, bro. All the
Yeah.
time.
Good,
Oh,
bro.
The
Look
ponytail,
at
I feel
between
like
that
this
and the
dude.
kittens on your t-shirt, you ain't getting no play, man. I don't care what you say. You can tell me the women love you. You ain't getting no play. Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
It's about this
There
the
you
money
go,
maker
there you
right
go.
here.
Say what you gotta say, man. I'm
See the
sorry.
dimples, bro? Anyway,
Hey,
no.
the dimples are killers, man. I got one too, bro. I'm with you.
Yeah, see.
Back
this is the
up
pretty
with
side
you,
over here.
dude.
That's the
I'm
ugly
with you,
side.
dude.
What I was gonna say about buying CDs though, like you buy the CD, you fucking take the wrapper off, you fucking pull out the liner notes,
Yeah, and see a
you
note.
pull the
Yeah.
shit out, you see like
What are you talking about?
I ain't done that in years. You talking about like a retail
CD?
ready CD?
A CD?
A jewel case with an
pull-
insert?
You open the CD and then you see like the picture that's on the back.
Hey, that was
on the-
awesome though.
And that shit's
Damn,
awesome.
that used to be dope.
It was good
That was
times.
awesome.
It was good times.
Remember when the
But-
fold out used to be in entire entire picture.
Yeah.
That shit used to be
Yeah,
dope, bro.
But
the
and
lyrics on
Hey, the
the
last album I bought like that.
I remember the lyrics used to
They
be
had like
the
a mini
thing.
bio on there.
They still do
You know what
that
I'm
shit,
saying,
The
bro.
thank
That's the
you
thing.
credits, the
Yes.
production
Yeah.
credits.
Hey, you know what?
the
I think I
writing.
want to do that just to do it.
Yeah.
Even if shit gets
can
released
Google
on
it now,
iTunes,
bro, on my
I want to
phone.
do it just for my own sake and for my fans'
Yeah.
sake.
Yo, and like,
Because I think it's
Well,
worth
there
it
was
to
always
have
that
something.
special
It's a
collection
budget
shit.
that's
Yeah,
not
so
at
bad.
the end of the
Exactly.
day. It comes to this is the music business,
Yeah.
and putting
Right.
that much money into a plastic case, a trifold cover with print and color and all that other stuff, and a seat is a waste of budget.
Listen,
That's
Yeah,
what
it's
it
a waste of
is.
material too. I believe that.
Because retail
we don't
CD
need all that plastic and shit.
You're
floating
one
I
of
don't
the
care about all that
few
hippie
people
shit.
that go out and
I
buy
You don't care about that
love
shit?
that
I don't
shit.
either.
Retail
I don't
is
care about that
embarrassing.
hippie shit.
I love that shit. Well, you know
Digital
what, too, though?
distribution is where it's at.
Like-
That's a wasted budget now.
Like
That's
I see,
why.
I see a lot of my homies like names in the back of CDs. Like my homies, cause like I do engineering and shit. Like my big homie Thomas, he fucking was like in the Kendrick Lamar album. You know what I mean? Like I went and bought that album. I would have got it off
That's
iTunes
something different though.
just
That's
to cop the
because you're
shit.
his friend,
Right,
and
right,
you want to
and
support
I,
what he's
you know,
doing.
support
But
the
if you're an
shit.
average fan,
But-
not most fans bought the Kendrick album. A lot of people streamed, a lot of people got it digitally, but nobody went to go get
Yeah,
the
because
Kendrick album.
nowadays when you download an album off iTunes, they give you the digital booklet.
Yeah.
You know what
But
I'm
we
saying?
can all agree it's
Right.
not, we like
So-
the tangible aspect of the
Right.
booklet.
But like you were saying though, at like Amoeba, bro, like going through like the used shit, like the 99-cent rack.
But you
and
know,
finding, like, the
that's why
gem.
Amoeba is so
That's
special
the
now because
shit.
it's one of the few record stores
It's
left,
one of the
and that's why it's special. I love Amoeba. I love it.
Yo, I'm broke as fuck all the time. Like all I do is music. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's what I do for a job is straight music, like mixing,
I'm with you, dude.
engineering. And I'm broke all the time, but I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. I barely drink. Like,
Why are you broke?
That's right. I know I am broke a lot because I smoke a lot of weed.
Because you spend on the music.
I
right? You
spend
on the music.
money on music, bro. Like I said, 30 CDs.
Is it
for
in
the
good
last 2
shape?
months.
You're not dusted. It's not dusting shit all over. You keeping
No,
it up.
it's good.
You know
Well,
what
it
I'm
can't
saying?
be that good of shape because you just said you cleaned out your car and you found fucking. I've been in your car. Your CD's not in
Oh
the best
damn!
shape.
Just
It didn't even
outed
matter.
you.
Oh,
It
see,
does
that's
matter
a-
because your CD gets
That's
scratched
an
and then the money's,
investment
the
that you
money's
just
out.
lost
Yeah.
money on.
Doesn't even matter.
But listen, you're
Doesn't
different. You want the average 18
I'm
to
that
25 year
old man, though.
No,
I'm that old
but
jaded
you
man.
you love music. Music's a living, and same thing with you. You love music. You buy music because you want people to buy your music.
No. Check it out. I wasn't gonna reveal this, but I'm gonna reveal it now.
Dun dun dun.
I did some downloading shit, some shit. All right, and I felt bad about that shit.
Torrent.
That
Did
was-
you really feel bad about it?
Yes, because
What
you know
did you
what? I
download?
would
Can you
hate
say
somebody
what
do
you
that
downloaded?
shit and take away from
Yeah.
my pay. You
Can
know
you
what I'm
say
saying?
what you
That's what I
downloaded?
felt I was doing.
Can you say what you downloaded?
Porn.
Some Jim Jones shit. Some,
Okay.
You know, some stuff that a LA nigga wouldn't usually buy. You know what I'm saying?
I love Jim Jones, man. I love Jim.
I love him too, but I'm, you know, the music I buy is probably something that's
So you
closer to
felt-
where I'm from.
You
But there's
felt
like
bad when
weird
you
shit
that I-
that you can't find though. There's like weird like obscure music that you look for.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not gonna be at Amoeba. It's not gonna be at
It's online for
Target.
free somewhere.
So you
But
gonna
that's-
you're gonna download it.
Yeah.
Like you do what you got to do.
Well,
I
you
download
can't blame
shit
the
all time.
DJ for going online and just downloading.
No,
music.
not at all.
Gotta
Not
be
at all.
high.
Not at all. Because it costs money. And,
I took off my shit.
And to start
Yeah.
Well, not
anything.
cost money. It costs time. Time is money too. You know
Showing
what
the
I'm saying?
Cannons.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was. That's what I was getting.
But
At.
you generally felt bad when you downloaded Jim Jones' album.
Well, it was many more than that. You know what I mean? It was because I was
Well, let's say
researching
about
music,
Jim
man. I was
Jones' entire
researching.
catalog.
I was researching for albums and to hear sounds of
Yeah.
today as a producer and as an artist. I'm listening to them too because obviously they doing something good and right for me to listen to the music. So that's why I was really doing it.
But
To
you felt bad
know.
though.
Yeah, because I feel like they're making it a business just like I'm making it a business, and I feel like at the end of the day, I would love somebody to actually put some change in my little thing for me to get something off of my music that I made for that purpose.
Oh, yeah.
I made it to make some money. Whoever doesn't say that is and trying to say
Listen, your music to make money, right?
Yeah.
You're here to make money.
Yes, sir.
Everyone's here to make money, right? You're
Right,
here to
exactly.
make money. Nympho's here to make money. I'm here to make money. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
Nympho
No, I'm
doesn't
saying,
make
but
money.
the
He's doing
average
it for free.
person is gonna see it like, oh, you should do it for the art. You
That's
should do
why
it for
we
this.
started.
But we do it for the art.
Then we
the
all got a
art
check.
has to turn into something, man.
Well, listen, you have a family you have to support. You have
Hell
to put
yeah.
food on the table.
That's
you can't just live in your car for the
That's
rest
the
of your
point,
life.
though.
You know?
Is to make a living off this shit,
Yeah.
to pay bills and not have to worry about shit, to just
And
focus
enjoy
on
it.
your craft.
Enjoy what you do.
You ain't
know,
gonna be a security guard forever while you rapping just because you love to rap. Like
Exactly.
fuck that. You want to make money.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
there's a stigma when we talk about money, right? There's a stigma. Like, what do you mean you're here to make money? You're supposed to do it for the love of the music, right? There's a little stigma, depending on some of the people that you speak with.
I think it's the love of the money.
Love it,
To-
no, yeah.
Let me tell you, this is my definition of
For the
that.
love.
I love music enough to make money with it. Do you see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
I do it well enough that I have made money with my music. You know, I don't know how many people can say that, but I have. So, you know.
Tell me that big ass watch you got, man. You gotta be doing something about it. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't.
Shit's blinding me, dude.
That's a special from somewhere else, man.
There you go. There you go.
Let's just keep it like that. You know. Anyways, but I think the money has to come after you felt that you're hitting a certain level.
No, yeah.
You know, because you can't keep sitting at home like doing whatever you're doing and you know and then showing your music. No, it becomes what do you call it? Over and over again, a circle of you know.
Redundant.
So you gotta do something to change the.
But you gotta understand, you're not gonna make money selling music. It's just not
selling a product. No,
yeah, but
not a product, not just a product, but a brand.
Artists now, your biggest artists aren't selling music. Jim Jones isn't selling any fucking music.
Sure.
Not because it's whack, but because nobody's buying
because
music.
Because they don't know how to brand themselves.
It's not really
nobody's selling music, man.
Right, check this out.
You make your money off performance and merchandise.
You make more money off of like
Adele sold 11 million, bro.
Yeah, but Adele once in a million.
Beyonce's selling like 2.6 mil.
But Beyonce and Adele are once in a generation artists.
But people are still. I mean, there are independent artists out here selling. And Nipsey is making. Nipsey is making.
But see,
independent.
You want
R&B though?
There's a million. Yeah,
you
but
see
R&B's not selling money though. I mean,
remember when
music, though.
YG Mustard and Ty were like independent as shit?
Yeah.
They was making music.
There's not a lot of artists.
They're not selling music, but they're making money off their music.
People make.
There's not a lot, but it can be done. That's the thing, though. It can be done.
You ask Mustard, you ask Nipsey, whatever. You ask them if you're making more money off selling your music or doing performances, and they're gonna say performance.
That's what I said.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's why they stay on tour. That's why people stay on tour.
There's a lot of fucking money.
Actual records.
People aren't selling CDs. People aren't. Nobody's doing that.
Actual records.
That's why you have these cats that do 50 cities every 6 months.
Hell yeah, you gotta make your show money.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You know, my partner in crime, Ty Mack, tells me all the time. He's been on tour. He has 2 gold records in the UK, and he's been on tour with Redman and Keith Murray and all them cats. And he tells me all the time about always we gotta get on tour. We gotta get on tour. And he's always pressing it on me, and I'm just like, you know, because I never really been on a tour, so I'm listening to him, and it's because he knows that's where the money's at.
Yeah.
He's going on a tour and selling your merchandise and selling your CDs there.
Show
that's where you
money
can
and
sell a
merch.
CD because they'll buy it there because it's right there in front of their face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he presses it all the time. So it is about touring.
So there was this group called Bad Fish. They were a Sublime cover band. And we just had a show with them at the Troubadour. They did about 400 people came through the building. And I'm just chopping up with the dudes. And only getting paid 5 G's, which isn't a lot between 6 people. It's not a lot between 6 people.
For sure.
But then I was talking to the merchandise guy. I said, how you guys doing on merchandise? What do you guys do at night? He says, we do about 10 to 15,000. So that 5 G's you get is not a lot, but if you're doing 15,000 merchandise every night, 50 cities, that shit adds up. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's why you gotta get on the road. That's why you can do all these cities, and that's why that's why in LA there's a show every night because people want to get that money.
Well,
And then they go from the concert to downloading your shit right after they saw you. So you selling music, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Since we're talking about merchandise, you guys can go ahead and get your famous apparel. MacFame.com, famous apparel.
I like that.
BigCartel.com. You got your Fame tanks. We got your Cannabis the Shark tanks up. Get your summertime gear ready. We right.
Dope, man. You gonna say something?
I was gonna say
I love it.
that when you're selling merch at like most of the artists that I know that tour, they don't sell more CDs. They sell like the keychains or like Young Casper,
wristbands. It's all kinds of stuff.
Casper has the grinder, the weed grinders. He said he sells more than that than he does his albums. You know what I mean? Like,
it's cool. It's
they
cool.
want
I got a friend in Houston that sells lighters with his brand, brand's logo on it. It's just he got a bunch of blank lighters and got his logo printed on it.
He's selling more logos or more lighters than he's selling albums.
Than units of records.
It's t-shirts, it's keychains, it's grinders, it's lighters.
And that's what the people
more
want to
than the
support you.
music.
People want to support you at shows.
Patches.
Yeah, the people want to support you at shows. Yo, this dude just killed on stage. He killed it on stage. Let me go see what I can do. Oh, $1 lighter? I got you, man. Let me give you $1
and
for a lighter.
sometimes
You know what I'm saying?
if you're with a big artist, they'll be like, I want to take something home from the show, but Tech Nine's shit is $40 for his t-shirt. I'm gonna go take the local dude
Yours
stuff
is 10.
for $3. You know what I mean? $10, whatever.
Dude, I've seen almost every show I've done. You see the fucking line going out the building. In the show, lines going out the building. I went to Snow Product Show maybe 6 months ago. She said, hey, I'll be at the merchandise booth. Come take a picture of me and buy a t-shirt.
That's the biggest shit you
fucking
can do.
line was all over. You know what I'm saying? And I see it. It's look, it's going to cost you another 3 hours having to sign every autograph, having to take every picture, but you're going to walk with about $15,000.
Yeah,
and as an
that's
independent,
$500. That's what
you're doing for the
independent
check
artist,
right there.
yeah,
You sitting
independent
there for them
artist. That's
hours
fucking awesome. You know
I
what
want
I'm
to thank
saying?
you guys ahead of time. I want to thank all of you ahead of time for giving me all these ideas because I'm about to do
You gotta do it, man.
It's a show full of
I don't
game,
think you should
man.
do a
Just
show.
come
I
through,
don't
get
think you
some
should do a
studio
show.
time. We'll call it even.
I don't think you can do a
word
show
up.
without merchandise. What's the point of
You
doing a show
ready to
without
shoot a
merchandise?
video?
That don't even make no sense.
Don't you think
we
so?
shoot videos too.
I
You gonna
agree.
rock your clothes in the video.
Yeah, man. That's what I say. When you're ready to shoot a video, we got famous films.
Because if you look at it,
we
like
got you,
every
man.
casino in Las Vegas,
I like the name,
they have
too.
their own merchandise,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
their
yeah.
shirts. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own brand.
And
Everything
listen,
is brand.
we're a little different. We go out every single night. There's those people that go out maybe once a month.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm gonna go see your show this month. This is the only time I'm going to come out. Yeah, let me get a T-shirt to remember this night. Oh, this was a
Exactly.
fucking awesome night. You gotta think about it from the average fan's perspective as
Exactly.
well. And I think a
Consumer.
lot of artists miss that. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And that's real.
Yeah.
And that's so real
That's
because
a
you know.
lot of artists is problem.
Yeah.
They don't
Yep.
think about it from the consumer's perspective.
not at all.
Consumers, they're fickle. They're short. Their attention
Short,
span is
quick,
short.
fast, yeah.
If your record's not grabbing them within that first 3 to 5 seconds, if your video
That's it.
isn't grabbing them
Yeah.
within that first 5 to 7 seconds, you're losing them. You're not getting their money. You're not getting their
Yep.
attention, and you just lost it. You lost an opportunity to have a fan.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
it's got to be with consumers.
Especially with 2016, it has to be quick.
It's got to
Yeah.
be quick
Yeah.
because something's popping up overnight. It's a new trend
Every night.
Every week.
There's
Every
a new
night.
dance
New-
every week.
Every week is a new trend.
That's the
You
Running
have to
Man
be
shit
able.
Hey, I
right now.
two-step, baby. I two-step.
That Running Man
I
shit gonna be the
two-step
next.
too. I two-step too.
That
man.
Running
I'm
Man
too
shit
fast
gonna
to
be
do none of that shit.
through the. What are we in April? Through the rest of May, that Running Man shit's gonna be the shit right now.
Yeah, but
And
in
dabbing
June-
is gonna
but in
be
June-
the shit through the rest of the summer.
Yeah.
Well, you don't see a lot
Hey,
of
shouts out to
dabbing
Dabbing.
and
Hit
shit.
the
you know?
phone.
ATL, yeah.
That's why you need your record to sound right.
Shout
so
out my
you can Jordan
YFN
River
niggas from
recording.
ATL.
That's dope. Let's take a break, man. Let's play these fucking videos. Bside Forum, baby.
Bye-bye.
Biggest dog out there, Great Dane. And I done ran them old tracks in the Soul Train. She want me tag her ass up like spray paint. Told me to give it to her good, cause a nigga ain't gave it to her good in a long time. Ain't gave it good in a long time. Cause a nigga ain't good in a long time. Told me to give it to her good, cause a nigga ain't gave it to her good in a long time. Good in a long time. Good in a long time. She said she ain't had it good in a long time. 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 I done broke up out the zoo, man. Them niggas done let a beast out. Brown nosing niggas, you can't even let us sneeze out. So reroute that fuck shit to another individual. No subliminal, I send my soldiers, I'm a general. Sicker than Ebola, bro. Ain't never been an average Joe. Rhyme so cold, now they say I got a polar flow. My girl from Sri Lanka, she twists up my ganja. Her ass on that Tonka, that's dump truck, you fucker. Whatever happens, happens. Que sera, sera. So I knock the pussy out like my name was Jetta Noir. So come on, sugar, it gets no realer. Pull the trigger, take a shot with a California nigga. Biggest dog out there, Great Dane. And I done ran them old tracks in the Soul Train. She want me tag her ass up like spray paint. Told me to give it to her good, cause a nigga ain't gave it to her good in a long time. Ain't gave it good in a long time. Cause a nigga ain't good in a long time. Told me to give it to her good, cause a nigga ain't gave it to her good in a long time. Good in a long time. Good in a long time. She said she ain't had it good in a long time. 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 Met a fine little thing, baby girl is bad as hell. Her name was Lisa, I had my turtle in her shell. Had to set my alarm, she likes to rumble all night. So I jab her with my hook like a heavyweight fight. Round one, round two, I ain't even getting tired. She told me she could take it, now I see that she was lying. I would hit it all night, but the clock struck 12. Now she call me Mac Morris, cause she saved by the bell. Body temp going up, and the panties coming down. Pillow over her face just to muffle out the sound. Roll around the bed, tearing up the damn frame. Gave her to her so good, she scream her government name. Biggest dog out there, Great Dane. And I done ran them old tracks in the Soul Train. She want me tag her ass up like spray paint. Told me to give it to her good, cause a nigga ain't gave it to her good in a long time. Good in a long time. Good in a long time. Cause a nigga ain't good in a long time. Told me to give it to her good, cause a nigga ain't gave it to her good in a long time. Good in a long time. Good in a long time. She said she ain't had it good in a long time. 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 Biggest dog out there, Great Dane. And I done ran her more tracks than the Soul Train. She want me tag her ass up like spray paint. Told me to give it to her good, cause a nigga ain't gave it to her good in a long time. Good in a long time. Good in a long time. Cause a nigga ain't good in a long time. Told me to give it to her good, cause a nigga ain't gave it to her good in a long time. Good in a long time. Good in a long time.
Crazy love, been thinking lately a lot, man. You know, like where it is going, man. And all I can say is up. So, Stacks an invite. Would you come and take this ride with me? No time for the chit chat. I'm on mine, cause I know that I get that. Too much of the riff raff. I gotta get it cracking like Kit Kat. Time to change lanes, get more buck for my bang. I knew it was coming, I didn't know when. Now it's about to begin. Here's a hint, yeah. I'm headed to the top, whatever that is. I will not stop, never that, never catch me lax. Not even when I'm sitting on a bunch of stacks. That's right, and I'm never going back until I reach my plateau. Yeah, over 1 million sold, over 20,000 people at a show. Every place that's known, so the world could recite what I wrote. Then it's on to another one, on to another hunt. About to sit down and smoke another blunt and get on my grind. Yeah, cause it stay on my mind. Military style, let's call it double time. It means time to pick up the pace. Next move, stay ahead of the race. I'm never slowing down, hit gas, not brakes. Sitting in the studio, setting my visions on the whole entire globe. Thinking, man, just goes to show, knowing how and when it's time to go. When to play the role, don't know what the next day brings, but I want this and more. According to the law, there's much more in store.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are
That's what I'm
back with the
saying,
B-Side
Domes.
Forum.
went
We
to
over here,
middle
we chopping
school,
up, we drinking, we
elementary together,
smoking.
man.
Crazy
You know,
Lulu's
grew up,
trying to
man,
convince my
going
DJ to play
crazy,
something. I don't know what it is, man.
No. I gave it to him because for later, man.
Yeah, no,
you know,
do what you gotta
I'm
do,
here.
Yeah.
It was a little break. It's not for any purpose but to have the DJ to have the music.
I'm trying to get
saying?
Nympho to play my Nympho diss track. It's
quick,
78 bars.
Real quick, diss Nympho, man. Nympho
Video
works
y'all
hard, man.
saw Mac Fame. That's long time. That's my new single.
That's my favorite shit.
Off my new LP, Return of the Mac, which is available on all streaming.
Yeah.
What's it
So,
again? What's it called
Return
again?
of the Mac. The single is called Long Time. Return of the Mac is available on everything from Apple Music to Xbox Live to
Yeah, go
Amazon
pop
to
that.
But no
iTunes.
CDs, no CDs.
I got like 5 physical copies left, and those are like for if you tell me you're like Dre's cousin, you're getting a CD. I'm sorry. I don't know, but I'm just not handing out. Go buy the album. I'm sorry.
No, but can they buy the physical CD?
Yeah, definitely,
Okay, cool.
definitely, yeah. There's hard copies available for purchase. But famous Films, my company, which is an extension of Famous Entertainment, we produced that video you guys saw during the break.
You want to say something, Joanna?
So if you guys, if you guys need video production,
Thank you,
anybody,
We
with
got
video
blunts coming in.
production,
You see that?
We got blunts coming in.
Services around
They
here.
know who the fuck showed
Young
up to
Baka
the
knows how to
Saturday.
have services, man. Thank you, Joanna, for the blunts.
I appreciate
Look at
you.
that.
Shout out. I don't know
feel
if
like
you
I'm
smoke,
in a-
but you getting the first hit.
And a high
feel
roller like steak shit going on right
so
now.
Yeah, shout out to Famous Film. Shout out my director Guzzle. Shout out my management.
I wish I had a cool
Famous
name. I
film
wish I had a
job.
cool name like Guzzle, man.
Guzzle,
That's a
man.
dope ass
Guzzle,
name,
man.
dude.
When I tell you this cat is talented, man. When he gets behind the camera, man. When he gets a vision, he rolls. Man.
His name is Guzzle.
Guzzle.
That's a
Oh.
dope
You
ass
guys
name,
go
man.
follow him,
Super
Guzzle.
pause.
That's GUZZLE31. That's my.
His name should be Guzzle Pause at Twitter.
Famous Films.
Go ahead,
We
man.
get down. You guys need video production? Holla at us. Bam.
But we
Bam.
also played your video as well, man.
Yeah, like I said, Crazy Lou, No Skip Records.
Oh.
You can go to noskiprecords.com, man. No Skip Records was established 2004, been around, done movie soundtracks.
Yeah.
Good amount of time, man.
You know, Lionsgate,
Let's
Sony
link, brother.
Films. But anyhow,
How drunk are you right now? You're pretty drunk, right?
Like on a scale from 1 to 10,
Yeah.
I'm like a 6.
Blame Baka.
Seven.
Pound sign. Blame.
you know-
Baka.
Yeah,
You know
you gave
what?
me
I
like
got a
4
little
shots the
buzz.
first
He
No,
is
time.
everybody with this bullshit.
Listen.
You filled up my cup,
Thank you.
motherfucker.
I
We
just wanted to
can't
say
be on
thanks.
camera. You know, we can't be on camera saying that Baka forced me to drink. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit
Alright.
bad.
No, hold on. I never said that. I said
Yeah,
thank you.
right.
I
Oh,
said
there you go. There you go.
I appreciate
I
it.
appreciated it, but
Thank
my
you for
body
the cup
warm
full
and
of
shit
whiskey.
right now.
Baka's
It's good for the show.
security
When
guard
people, when
forced us
people
to
get
drink
drunk,
here.
it's great for the show. So what
bouncer.
we've noticed that like
Panda,
because
panda,
before we
panda,
wouldn't take
panda,
shots
panda.
before show, we would drink during the show.
panda,
So the
panda.
first half of the show would be a little stale, but then second half of the show, people were lit. People were calling out other rappers. People were calling people bitches and shit. Yo, man, you actually said I asked you if you had a music video, and you said I haven't put out a music video in a long time. Are you not making any music anymore?
You know what, man? I've been working on this project for like way too long. So I've got like 30 some songs because I'm an engineer. I make music whenever the fuck I want to. Like I don't gotta wait for studio time. So like whatever I write, I record the shit. And I've got 30 plus like mixed songs ready to go. I just not ready to put it out yet.
But then does that also come back to our point that battle rappers can't make music? I heard you guys discussing that during the break. How do you feel about that? Do you consider yourself a battle rapper?
No.
That's right. You didn't say
You-
anything when I said that.
No, because there is a stigma. No, there's absolutely a stigma.
I'm just watching right now.
And there's a lot of truth to it. No, like I'm saying, there's
Okay,
a lot
no,
of truth to
I'm
it.
just interested in your opinion now. Yeah. 'cause
Hey, one at a
he's
time,
such a
gentlemen.
messy
One
mother-
at a time, gentlemen.
He's messy as shit,
Gentlemen.
dog.
Who's
I-
me-
You
I'm
were a little,
no,
you
no,
were a
no, Baka's
little
messy.
Hey, he knows what he's doing, bro.
You stirred a pot on your
He
ass.
knows what he's
Right.
doing, man.
So I get paid the big
I like
bucks,
that
man.
shit. I like that.
Baka's
going.
hating today. It's all good.
No, but seriously, it's legitimate that battle rappers have a hard time making music. There's no question about it,
Absolutely.
right? So do you consider yourself as a battle rapper?
You know what? No, I consider myself more of an engineer than anything at this point.
So, but let's talk about the first time me and you met through
That's
battling,
dope.
correct? I consider you a battle rapper,
Right?
You know, do you feel like the stigma is true about battle rappers not being able to make music?
You know what? No, because
But see, you can't pick
it's true-
you can't
it's
pick
true
out
for
you can't
a
pick
lot
out
of
one
cats.
good example. You can't say, well, so and so had a good song.
You know what? They might not
the
have
balance
hits.
doesn't lead up.
They
Hey.
might not have hits, but like Shotgun Suge makes like dope ass trap
love
music.
Shotgun Suge's music.
He sounds like Waka Flocka.
Yeah.
That shit's dope. Sue Surf makes fantastic.
I love
music.
Sue Surf's music.
Joe
love
Budden
Sue
did a
Surf's
battle.
music.
His music's fantastic.
Yeah, but Joe Budden's not a battle rapper. Joe Budden's not a battle rapper.
Joe
His
can
music's
write a verse.
amazing.
Nah,
I ain't gonna say-
Joe Budden
Joe-
makes
He's a
Joe
writer,
got a
man.
dope
Hey,
pen.
Joe
Joe Budden
Budden.
makes amazing
You
music,
feel
man.
me?
Joe Budden
makes
is a good
amazing
writer,
music.
bro.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
writes
he's a
good
Joe Budden
music,
makes
man.
amazing
He
music.
knows how to
man.
make music.
So
He's a musician.
There's a dope like even Rum Nitty from Arizona makes fucking dope ass music.
I never heard any of Rum Nitty
He
stuff.
did a Jumpman remix. That shit's dope as fuck. And so, but like the way that I work
But so
is,
you picked out 4 examples, and how many battle rappers do we know personally? 300?
Yeah.
250?
Hey, you know
So
what?
maybe it says.
No, there's
Maybe it
a-
says something about that.
I wanna say something about
they're
that.
stuck
Go
in
ahead.
that.
Say what you gotta say.
Battle rappers, I feel like they're just stuck in battle rapping.
Well, it's hard to jump in
You know
one
what I mean?
lane and
Well,
then get
I was
another
gonna say,
lane.
it's
and then
probably
jump.
hard
It's
to-
difficult.
Listen,
It's really
Right with
difficult.
depth
Yeah.
and with
Exactly.
that, then to
Make
go
a-
to
make a-
yeah,
make a
hey,
song.
down,
Let
yeah.
me tell you
Maybe
what the
song.
problem is, though. Let me tell you what the problem is. Back in the day, battle rap was a way to get your music out.
Yeah.
Now battle rap's its own shit. So
It's its own
before,
lane, yeah.
like when Murder Mook first started, you'd be able to be
Okay,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna go check out Mook's music.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's like you see Sue Surf, you ain't gonna go check his music. You can check his other battles because he's got 40 of them. And so it's its own thing now. And like I know tons of battle rappers that are incredible.
Exactly.
And they don't even
I
make
agree.
music.
Yeah,
They just
that's-
straight
There's a
battle.
lot of battle rappers I know that don't make
Yeah.
music now. Go ahead, say what you gotta say.
So like my buddy Kid Domes, you know, shout out, you know,
What's his name?
Kid Domes.
Okay.
Yeah, he
Las
battled
Vegas.
KG the Poet.
You know what I mean?
That was a
Interstate
fantastic
Fast
battle.
is my boys out in Las
KG
Vegas.
Washington.
The native boys, they keep keeping it down.
Shout out Donnie
He
Menace.
got music video out. The kid is a genius. You know
He's
what I mean?
dope.
For him to even go battle rapping to be like, okay, I gotta stop battle rapping so I can pursue this career of making songs.
Yeah,
Right,
but
and I
you
respect
know what?
that, you know what I mean?
I think battle rapping starts from freestyling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I did that with my friends, and when it turned up, when somebody said, "Yo, E always got his own shit. He looking like he's so spoiled," something like that. To me, I fuck.
It's a hot line.
You
It's
know
a
what I
hot
Battle
mean?
line.
rap is almost the essence of
Yeah.
hip hop because
Yeah.
hip hop started competitive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It made you rep your neighborhood.
Exactly.
It made you
Exactly.
talk. It was braggadocious.
Yeah.
It was big.
Hey,
It was-
when you
it was
came off,
loud.
you
It was,
came
look
off.
At me,
Yeah.
I can rock a crowd. That's what hip. That's what
I feel
battle
like
rap is.
I feel like that's like West Coast battle rap.
I think that's battle rap across the board because I don't see some East Coast battlers
I-
like get out there and
I feel you, but
What's East Coast battle rap?
I don't know, man. I feel like they make songs, man.
Nah, not when they battle. Not when they battle.
what
Like, the
battle.
people
What
that
East
you
Coast
do,
battle
like-
rapper do you feel makes songs?
Shit,
Because
man,
Cassidy's a. I mean,
No, but
Philly's
that's what I'm
considered
saying.
East
I
Hey,
like-
I'm not gonna
like
even
Nas.
answer
I
right
like
now because
Nas.
I don't know
I like
nothing about
Nas.
that.
I feel
Nas.
like Philly's the best example because you got Freeway, you got Cassidy, you got.
Freeway, so yeah, I like
But
Freeway.
they-
dog.
but they-
But we're talking battle rappers.
But you know how they
Freeway's
talk
not
about
a battle rapper.
But he started off at. But now you know how they talk about.
and then
the-
Gutter. He
the,
started off
uh,
about
he
battle
started.
rapping.
Yeah.
He started. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's
And
not
I
a
like-
good.
and
That's
I-
not a good example.
But I'm talking
That's
about
not a good example.
Right? Who's been battle rapping?
I'm just
through
saying-
That's not a
and
good
throughout?
example.
I'm talking about
Like, who
credit
is a
given
known
as
battle
making,
rapper?
answering the
Besides-
question. They're making the song.
Hey, you know what?
They're
There's
making
there's
songs.
many battles though. Listen, there's like Jay-Z and Nas. I mean,
Yeah.
those are famous.
Jay-Z,
those are
Beyonce.
famous ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, we keep thinking battle rappers, you have to keep doing it. No, it's like you did one match.
Yeah.
It's like a boxer who had a couple matches and he got slapped a couple times, went down 4 times, but then won 10. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose some, but at the same time, it's those ones that stick. So people think it's continuous, and
But
I don't
that's
think
life,
it's continuous because there's times when I'm in the studio and I just feel like rapping over a beat, and this is real shit. Like this shit
With no
playing right
point.
now
Yeah.
with nothing, and I say some shit, and then everybody's like, "Oh, keep going, nigga, keep going." And
But see,
you
you're
know,
an artist. You could do those type of things.
no,
You could-
but
you could-
even
you
as a
could
battle
dabble.
rapper, I think it
But-
takes the thought
But
of wanting to
in a battle
destroy
rap,
some
no,
words
thank you.
that somebody else
My mom's
had.
watching this. I don't want to. No, so
Yeah,
you know,
everybody else is watching. My mom's watching this.
My mom's watching too, but she knows that her son is
but
like.
see,
my
I got
dad,
records.
baby.
I got
you're
videos.
an
with smoke.
artist. You're an artist
No
that
parent
could
support.
dabble into this, dabble into that.
Yeah,
That was a bar. No, that was a bar. That was a hook.
give me some bars, right?
That was like an Eminem song on the cool. Eminem would have wrote that
Give me
shit.
some Hershey,
like,
nigga.
Nah, man,
That was some Marshall Mathers.
I'm the oldest of 8, man. I don't expect my pops.
Man, let's talk about it. Bside Forum, baby.
Let
Let's
it
talk
out.
about it.
Let it
Let's
out.
talk about
Let
it.
it out. You want to hit this again?
I'm the oldest of 8, man. I love it. You know what I mean? Shoot, I was born in Harbor City. You know
what?
what I mean? Harbor City, California.
Okay.
AJ,
Yeah,
Harbor
yeah.
area. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna take a
Harbor
selfie real
City.
quick.
You know, so
Baka
shoot,
taking
my dad,
selfies.
you know what I mean, hard worker, you know what I mean, works very, very hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, very, very hard. You know, and mom's, you know, he supports my my mom. My mom hasn't worked a day in her life. You know what I mean? So I give him props for that. So at the same time, it's like this is my career. I wouldn't expect my dad to come sit at the, like, if I was a bank teller, come watch. Hey, how you doing, son? You know what I mean? I don't expect that.
It took my pops years,
You know
yo.
what I mean? No, for sure.
Well, let's talk about something. Let's talk about you saying you have videos of you smoking. Everyone knows what this. How personal and how open are you in your music?
My last LP, I put something very personal on there, and this is the first personal record I've ever put.
Do you mind speaking on what it was?
It was, I have a record on there called The Great, and it was about a good friend of mine who was killed when I was 16. You know, he was set up by some people he knew, and I literally, the record is about the morning I woke up to a good friend of mine named Raquel. She called me in tears, screaming, and I can still remember the anguish in her voice. You know, the morning she called me before school, and she just was in tears and was like, asking, was it true? And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, calm down. I can't even understand what you're saying. And she was like, somebody shot Nate. And I was just like, what? So, you know, I'm gonna call you back. Wait. So I'm calling all the homies in the hood, and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, man, yeah. So, and then the rest of the verse is about me going to school and trying to put up with it and trying to be in class and trying to deal with it, and me going back to the hood and like riding around looking for niggas, and then me talking about, you know, us being in the studio and in somebody's garage, like writing verses and what he would have been if he wouldn't have been killed so early. Like, it was the most personal thing I've ever written. I'm not a personal person. I separate my brand, which is Mac Fame, versus who I am, which is Chris.
Yeah.
Who I am and what my brand is. I'm selling you my brand. I'm not selling you who I'm personally am. Like, I'm selling you my product. So I'm not that personal, but when it comes to music, it's an avenue for me. So I have songs
it's able for you to deal with those emotions and
kind of
walk
and
out
I think
yourself.
that's,
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's the difference between some artist and like
a rapper.
A rapper, man. I'm being real, because I've been doing this shit for a long time, yo, and I love this shit. It burdens me. It does a lot of shit to my family, yo, and I've spent a lot of fucking money, my nigga, and real shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's money that your family says you could put it here, you could put it here.
I've invested my time, though.
Man.
There's a difference. I got up at fucking 4 a.m. sometimes, or stayed up till 4 a.m. until the sun rose to make a motherfucking song, like, and really get in this shit.
So do you put that? Do you put that in your music? Do you let your people
it's
know?
real personal. How the the goods and the bad, and I make you understand, like,
but
that was
hard
good
to release
and that was bad. No. It's not.
For me, it's harder. I'll say for me, it's easy for me to write what I feel and what but it's hard for me to put that out for
and
me
let
to
people
show
see
that side of me, when for so long all you've gotten was Mac Fame. What Mac Fame has been, Mac Fame been through parties, women, this X, Y, and Z,
fat girls.
You know what? I've never had fat sex, bro.
You're a fucking liar, dude.
I've
You're a
never
fucking
had-
get the fuck out.
Yo,
Jack, cut off his mic. He's lying.
Yeah.
He's lying to us right now.
I've never had fat sex, bro.
Shut up.
Find a
man.
fat girl who says that.
Hey,
No,
you know what? That's,
me either.
Lies.
don't discriminate, man.
I'm
Let's
not
keep it
not
low,
discriminating,
because everything
but
is good. Everything.
I'm gonna tell you, I've come across. Let me not say this because this is
No, say it. This is it.
that's gonna
That's
come
a
across
vodka,
mean.
man.
Hell no, bro. Let me not say that. That's
Nympho,
mean.
give him his blunt back.
But the plus size women that I have come across in my life, they were good friends of mine, and I never.
You did them a favor?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No. So I've never been in a position to be like, ooh, hey, yeah, let me come
That
get
was
some.
funny.
But I've heard plenty of boys be like, man, that fat thing, boy, that thing. I done heard positive.
What is that fat thing? Hey, hold on, man.
Yeah,
That's a deep,
I got a
that's
few.
a deep
Yeah.
question right there. What is that fat thing? Y'all want to know?
Listen, I've never had sex before, so I don't know anything about any of that stuff. I don't know.
Oh man.
Me either.
But I know your last
I
album
agree.
was really personal about some of the
Right.
stuff that you put out there, and you really wanted to expose yourself.
Yeah.
So is that just something you feel comfortable with?
I mean, for me, the shit is like, you either make the shit or you don't make the shit.
Yeah.
And when I made the shit, it's like,
What's the shit?
just like
I'm off.
the personal shit, like
That's
the,
it.
like
That's
the
it.
shit,
That's
I know
what
what
you
you mean.
mean.
I know what
Oh.
you
That's
mean.
music.
like the
Why you
diary
calling it shit?
the
Don't
journal
use shit. Don't even use it.
Yeah,
in
I got you. I got
No,
you.
I mean I call it the rap
I mean,
shit every
for,
day.
for the
can't
most
do it,
thing, you
man.
should be writing personal shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
you
No,
should
but
be
like-
writing what you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
And that's
and
what-
I say personal. I'm gonna say some of the more sensitive subjects.
Right.
Touch on,
but,
yeah.
But what I mean is like you either make it or you don't. Like you either write it and let it die in your diary and just get that shit out of you, get those
Yeah.
feelings
But doesn't
out.
it seem like it's a waste?
Or yeah,
No, I
or,
seems
like it's a
or
waste,
you
no?
or you hit the
Hey,
studio and
can
you
I
record it.
say a quick little story?
It's
Yeah.
therapeutic.
Quick little story, all right?
We got all night, man.
I'm
Let's
excited.
do it.
Check this out. This is what I feel about good music and where it comes from. It comes from deep in.
Period.
I made a song called The Good Life, okay?
What was it
really
about?
good song. It was about people around the world going through all kinds of shit and everybody not knowing a solution to what's going on.
Right.
So, I had my house in Hollywood with my wife, and we had it blessed by my pastor, right?
Right.
He sees a show that I did at the Key Club. The next thing you know,
Shout out to Key Club.
Shout to the Key Club. You know what I mean?
That's where Young Bach got to start at, man.
Word up, me too,
Young
man.
Bach
Me
got to
too.
start at, man.
You guys don't know what the Key Club is. It's now the Oak One or One Oak or whatever you want to call it. But it used to be a dope ass performing place. But anyhow, back to the story. So that song was in one of my sets, and it's not meant. It's a street song. It's about the good life coming from whatever you coming from. You know what I'm saying? But my pastor heard it and asked me, could I sing it at church? And I said, yeah, I'll sing it at church. You know what? They went.
Now that would be a little tough.
They
That
went
would
and
be
made me a
little
chart
tough.
though.
Let me
They
get
went
that
and made
back.
me
Yeah.
a chart, man.
You say we
They
talking
made
like we
the
homeboys,
first
right?
chart I ever had in my life.
I would tell my homeboys
A chart
we
of
doing
music
that.
that anybody and anywhere, any band can play. You know what I'm saying? So it does come from here, and that's what people want to hear.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
get
That's
what
the
I'm
music
saying?
I enjoy the most. It's
And that's
the
even the
that
music
can-
we hear in the
Yeah.
club. Honestly, those niggas was feeling that shit when they was in the studio.
Yep.
They was whatever they was
Well, if you
feeling,
listen to
shaking
most of
that
Future
ass.
stuff, he's talking about how depressed he is and how he's on lean all the time.
Yeah.
But it's catchy the way he
If they're
says it, you
doing
know?
that
That's
shit,
what-
that's
it's
probably
catchy
what
the way
they
he
feel.
says it.
I got a
Everybody
subject
wants
for you
ratchet.
next, bro.
Let's talk about it, man.
Everybody
Let's
wants
talk
I don't
about
mean to
it.
cut
Yeah.
nobody off.
No, let's do it. We got all night.
Yeah.
Drug. This is how I feel right now. Drug dealing hip hop has turned into drug doing hip hop.
Yeah, we used to rap about selling drugs.
About
now
selling
we rap
drugs.
about doing drugs now, right?
Everybody's rapping about how high they are, how much lean they sipping,
I hear you.
how many perks they on, how many exos they doing. Everybody. So why is that the norm now? Why is everybody so? Why do you feel
You
like
could say
that's
you could
the-
say it's the generational change.
Yeah, me being 25, going through being
Okay, yeah, let me hear it, yeah.
Me being 25, growing up in Vegas, turning up. You know what I mean? Doing drugs, bro. That's
What type of drugs? You mind if I ask you? Is that
shit,
a little bit
man,
too?
I did opiates, man.
You don't have no open
I had an
cases,
opiate-
right? Don't tell on yourself.
I had an opiate, addiction for a minute. I never really called myself an addict, man, but the reason for that is because I always had it. I was a supplier, man. Woo, I'm not gonna speak about it. But I did it, everything except shit. I never shot heroin, never did meth. You know what I mean? I never did anything. I smoked weed, popped pharmaceuticals.
No crack?
Did delete no crack.
Okay,
You know
that's
what
good.
I mean? I didn't shoot coke, whatever. You know what I mean? But
Love crack.
me being in this dark depression, man, and then that was my way to escape, and then putting that into my music. It was kind of like
Well, it's
trying
just
to
like
relate.
it's just like drinking,
Yeah,
right?
trying to
Yeah.
relate to the guy in ADD. I mean, not ADD, but
It's
AA
not like
meetings,
drinking.
You know what
I
mean?
think
It's
drinking's a
kinda-
different thing.
Well, I mean, when drinking takes you away, doesn't it? Does
No,
drinking
no,
makes you feel a little bit not worry as much?
It takes
a little
it
bit
away.
of stress
It
out.
takes it away. I think drugs make you realize what you're doing, and
Yeah.
and then but you don't care anymore. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
You're like letting it go. I think alcohol drains it. Like
Yeah.
it kind of takes it away,
Just
and
takes
then
the
it
edge
brings
off a
it
little
back.
bit, yeah.
It comes, then you got to do another one to get it gone again. You know
So
what I'm saying? But
drugs, man, it's an escape, man.
A real
Especially
escape,
opiates,
yeah.
man.
It's
You're
different.
gone. You're like, take an opiate, you don't remember, you don't care, you don't give a fuck.
Whatever you're stressing
what I mean?
about, you're not stressing about afterwards.
Yeah.
Bottom
makes
line,
sense.
I've never done
it's an
opiates,
escape.
by the way.
No,
I
no.
never,
I mean,
I ain't never gone that deep. Weed is
Norcos,
my
Norcos,
escape. I smoke
yeah.
on a regular
No,
basis.
for
I'm
sure.
a cannabis connoisseur.
Yeah.
I
But
love-
do you
yeah.
feel like maybe
Yes.
you're abusing that cannabis to get away from your stuff?
No,
Yes.
because I actually not at all. Because
No, I know there's a lot of people that do.
no, because I actually enjoy the things that I do a lot more when we're gonna call it medicated. We're
Yeah.
gonna use
Whatever you
legal
want to call it.
term.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
I love music. I love writing music when I'm
Yeah.
high. I love listening to music when I'm
Yeah.
high. Sometimes I go to the studio not even to record, but just to get high and write because of the ambiance of the studio and just the environment of it. Weed intensifies food.
But is there
Who
going
ain't gotten high at 8?
Yeah.
Like, your food would taste like something you
Yeah.
didn't
Is there
order.
going to be a day where you need to get higher and then you need to get higher and you need to get higher?
'cause
That's where I wanna come
I
in
don't,
at.
Yeah.
No, because I don't feel like weed is a gateway drug. There was
I'm not
one-
saying it's gateway, but do you feel like
Okay.
maybe it's not enough?
No,
No.
I feel like it's the perfect high. For me.
But at
I
some
can't
point it
speak-
might edge off a little bit.
There was one point where I was smoking so continuously.
You
smoking so
smoke
much,
a lot
I
more.
stopped.
You smoke a lot more now than you did 10 years ago, right?
Yes.
You smoke
Hey,
a lot
every
more
one
now
of my
than you did
niggas
5 years ago.
that smoke weed got issues.
No, about the same.
Okay. So
about
are
the
you,
same.
so you think maybe in 10
Include
more
me.
years you smoke way more than you smoke now?
No, I'll probably smoke less.
Okay. Well, but 10 years ago you spoke more than you did back then.
10 years ago, I was 18.
Yeah.
I was young. I was
I got
younger.
you.
Yeah.
It wasn't even about the music.
Not
I just
having
enjoyed.
bills.
I just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The weed is different too. I smoke a whole different type of weed than I
Yeah.
did in 18
Yeah,
years
yeah, but
ago.
living
10 years ago.
living here in LA.
Shout out
Check it out.
Brooklyn.
Check it
Shout out
out. Living
Brooklyn.
here in LA, you've been smoking since you was 11,
And you've been
man.
smoking gas since you was 11, bro. So living in California, you've been smoking good pretty much. Like my first
That's what I'm
time, I
saying.
remember
So
in my backyard.
that's what
like,
that's what I was
rolling
about to get at. Like I smoke weed and I smoked a lot more than I do nowadays because it wore out. You know what I'm saying on me? Like not like that. I love it and I have a love for it, but not as much where I need to do it because I love it so much. I do it when it feels good and it's right times and shit like that.
Whenever
You know what I mean?
you need something to go about your day, you have an issue.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
You're dependent.
no,
You feel
no.
like it's a
If you
need.
need
Check
it,
it.
you're
Yeah,
It's
when
that guy
you-
that
my
wakes up.
witness.
It's the guy that wakes up in the morning. He needs to have some vodka
Nah.
just to get out of bed.
I don't even
There's a-
smoke the way
there's a
I used to
difference
smoke in the
between-
morning, man. I don't
See,
anymore. I don't
need-
smoke in the
that's what
morning
I'm saying,
anymore.
like-
I don't blaze in the morning anymore. I used to.
But I know some
I
people
do.
that need to smoke to get out of bed.
I don't think anybody needs to do anything. It's
Well,
a choice.
I'm sure people don't need coffee when they wake up, but a lot of people, including me, needs to have coffee when they get up.
You
You
know-
know,
Well,
what
no,
I'm saying?
because
This is just a
why do you
habit.
need coffee
I
in the
call it a
morning?
habit,
Because you're
man.
why? Because you're probably cranky and you need to get going.
Yeah, it's just
You're kind of-
I've grown myself accustomed to digging
You're
and picked
It's
up.
a habit,
Yeah, exactly.
man. It's
It's
a
a
habit.
habit, and maybe it's not good. Maybe
There
you
you
give
go.
up the coffee.
That's
That's
what
a
I'm saying,
dependency.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a difference because there's a difference on let me wake up. Man, I can get high because I have some weed on
Yeah.
my dresser. I can. I don't have to.
But we all know
report
those.
to anybody.
We all know those people that scramble to get a couple bucks to get some weed because they need to have
Man.
weed.
See, and I see
we
it like
all
this.
know a
Those
lot of
people
people
have a
We all
problem.
know a lot of people like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes,
if it was
I
like
agree.
say a nigga makes
I
you
love,
big, right?
I love how
agree.
we could just be in the middle of a
What's he
fucking
gonna do,
show
then smoke
and
so
young
much?
one just gets up and just bounces. You know how drunk he is right now.
Yo.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's
No,
too
no, I'm
funny.
just saying like it's just like if any of us made it big, say you gonna go smoke more now? You know what I mean?
Hey,
like
man,
you got
more
big
money,
responsibilities
more
now. You
fun.
just gonna go smoke
You
more
know,
because
more
you
money,
got
more
more.
problems, man.
Hey,
More
man,
money,
that's-
more problems.
That's
I'm
kind of
just
what
saying,
it
That's
you
like
know?
saying, but that's like saying
Like,
weed
it
hinders
just-
your ability to handle business.
Yeah.
And
It
that's
never
what I
did.
agree.
It
I think
That's
it
what I
does
disagree
sometimes.
with.
You know,
I
that's my
disagree with
agreement.
that, man.
I disagree
I think
with
it's
that.
on the person, man, because
Yeah.
I've
There's
done,
some-
I've
Well,
done the
that's every
craziest
person,
drugs,
and
bro.
that's what I
I've
mean.
done
Person.
the craziest
Some people can
drugs,
handle
man.
alcohol, and some
I'm the
people
person
can't,
is
you know?
what I'm
Right,
saying.
I've
right.
done-
I can't handle alcohol.
Yeah.
Some people can get up, take shots in the morning, and
Exactly,
go about
man.
their
Go
day.
about their
Me,
day.
I take shots. I'm not going anywhere.
Nowhere.
I can't handle liquor.
Yeah.
And if I
can
ever
shave
shots in the
2
morning with your
and
eggs?
go handle business.
And bacon?
I used to work for Wells Fargo.
Eggs and
I used
spam and
to
eggs.
Get up
Shout
and
out
raise
spam
a
and
whole
eggs.
blunt in the morning before I go handle, $100,000 accounts and investment accounts. Like I can do that. I can
Oh,
function
man.
on weed.
No,
right.
no,
Bank with
exactly.
Wells
No,
Fargo,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
This was years ago.
I was missing 35 cents 5 years ago, motherfucker.
Overdraft
I know
fee,
that was
baby.
Oh, that makes up for you leaving in the middle of the show to go take a piss.
There you go. We got that
How
overdraft
comfortable do
fee.
you feel, man?
I'm chilling.
That's too
Yeah.
funny. So some people can function on that. Some people can get, get
Oh,
high
yeah,
and go
man.
about their day.
I think everybody can function. I think it's just a perspective.
It's a choice, man.
You know?
I
I'm
saw
telling you,
guys
we
a
all
choice,
know those
man.
people that have to get a blunt, that have
Yeah.
to do this.
Cause
that
I,
have to,
when I used
Yeah.
to pop
People-
Xanax, man, I used to feel like I needed Xanax. Okay, I pop Xanax like before I even pop Xanax. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna go do that. We'll pop Xanax, man. And I'm sitting there, man. I'm like, man, fuck it, cause you feel good, man. You're in this like,
You're gonna push
realm.
that high.
You know what I mean? You're just like, man, I'm living this little realm that I'm on right now.
You're gonna push that high.
Exactly,
You're gonna
man.
continue it.
So at the end, it was a choice that I made. I don't
But
care
let
what
me ask you:
anybody
Were
says,
you
man.
you
able
go.
to continue to were you able to take care of business?
No,
to-
Could you go to
man, 'cause
work
I was-
after you hit that?
Because when I was really gone with my
Yeah.
drugs, I had paper, man. I was really getting this money, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm blessed to know people that taught me how to grow,
Word.
that taught me, give me these connections and these like ways about life, man.
Only
You know what
reason I'm
saying?
asking you
So-
this is because this is when people ask me about because
Yeah.
I do smoke a lot. I love.
No, for sure.
I'm like I say, I'm a cannabis connoisseur. I love that. Just like some people are, cognac connoisseurs,
Yeah.
a cigar connoisseur.
Yeah.
They like tasting
Yes.
different
I-
types.
yeah, for
When
sure.
I go to different cities, I try different types. Stuff I've
agree.
never had. Like
No, I agree.
There's
man.
so many different type of flowers and cannabis strains out there. I love tasting them all.
I
So
don't
when
even
people
really-
say things,
yeah.
so I ask you, you say you weren't able to handle business.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your health was in jeopardy?
Man,
Listen, if you're popping Xanax every day, your health is in jeopardy.
no,
right?
for sure, man.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're not even really thinking about that, man. Because like
You don't
That's
care
the
about
only
Where I was
jeopardy.
at, yeah.
They, when people ask me,
Yeah,
you
when
say,
you're 25,
I'm not
though.
jeopardizing my health.
Yeah.
There plenty of people smoke. You can smoke cannabis clean. You don't
Yeah,
have to
bro.
smoke it in a
Blunt.
in a blunt.
Tobacco,
That's a lot of
yeah.
tobacco. You
Yeah.
can smoke it clean. Glass
See,
pipes.
What does it mean?
everything,
What does it mean to smoke it
vaporizers,
clean?
Well, you know what?
Vaporizing.
The good thing about
glass
cannabis, man,
pipes.
you can smoke it a lot of different ways.
There's a lot of different ways to
Do
lot
it
of
your
even
way.
eat it.
Do
You
it
can
how you
even
want
eat
to
it,
do
man.
it.
To
You
where
know,
you're
I had a
only
friend who only
burning,
had the big vapor thing.
The
That's all he
volcano.
used every day.
The
Big
vape.
ass bag.
Yo, a lot of
You know
people
what I'm
think
saying? You
they're
know.
addicted to
Volcano
weed,
baby.
but they're addicted to the wraps that they smoke.
That's
and it's
it.
just straight tobacco.
It's straight
addiction.
tobacco, but
Those
you
are the
can
cigarette
literally
smokers. I never
burn
smoked a cigarette in
the
my life.
cannabis
I love
plant
cigarettes.
straight plant. You don't have to have anything else mixed in with it, and that plant is what
Yeah.
does all the positive things for people with,
Cancer.
I agree,
pains,
man. I agree.
Ease the
and
pain,
high
all
blood
that.
pain, high blood pressure.
Migraine.
Yeah, you know,
and
there's a lot of
migraines
positives, but
and
there are some
rheumatoid.
negatives, man.
There's
You
a
know
lot
what I'm
of
saying?
but
That's
tell
what
me, what are the
That's what we need
negatives?
to-
as well.
I ask people all the time, what are the negatives?
I think the negatives
of
are
burning cannabis.
This is my perspective, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, the negatives are is I've smoked for a long time.
Yeah,
Real shit. And sometimes the shit at a time when I needed to do some shit made a nigga lazy. And I don't think that's a choice.
So we got
Sometimes
Nympho.
I think-
Nympho's coming in.
I think
Talk
that shit is
to
real.
Nympho. Pull up the chair.
Yeah.
Nah,
bro.
look,
Pull up
real
the chair.
shit though, like I've been smoking 22 years.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn.
I could be your father.
Come on, man.
Whatever.
I like that. Nigga, that was tight. Anyway,
Nah,
go
but,
ahead.
And
real
if it wasn't for the condom, he might too.
probably.
Go ahead.
Nah, like the gateway shit, like all that
Yeah.
shit. Like I've been smoking for
Man.
22 years. Like, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
there's certain days where I might go grab some wax just to get that extra little. But I've never wanted to try heroin.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Like,
No,
I've
Yeah,
never-
you're right about that.
How much do you smoke a day?
Probably about a quarter ounce.
And do you think you could wake up tomorrow and quit?
Wow.
That's
Hey,
a lot
man.
of fucking weed, man.
But look,
Hey,
but-
we're
but look,
exchanging
look,
numbers.
Can't do
We're
it.
exchanging numbers
but
after the
look,
show, bro.
No, but then in-
Between
in
us,
the
bro,
same
it's gonna be
respect,
ounces, bro.
I haven't had no weed for 3 days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm here doing my thing.
Do
You know
you-
all the shit I do.
Do you wish that you never smoked? Because I know a lot of people that say there's a lot of people that say
No
that
way.
smoke. No, but there's a lot of people that
Yeah,
smoke every day, and
no
they say,
way.
and they've told me, they say, "Bach, I wish I never smoked. Now I got.
They
now I
only
gotta
say that
get
because
weed."
they don't have the money to support the
Maybe.
to support
Maybe.
the habit.
Yeah, nah,
if
I-
you're
It's a
going
lot of
broke,
fucking money.
if you're
It's a
going
lot
broke,
of money.
That's a problem. When you're
Yeah.
going broke behind something, that's the weed is supposed to be bought
That's
with
when you're an addict.
disposable income.
Exactly.
That's a luxury. If you can't afford that
Yeah,
luxury,
Exactly.
don't do it. That's
Yeah,
when you
but it's
start
also an
seeing
addiction,
Benz
man.
or because
Yeah,
people
you
who
gotta
got
admit
the
that it's an
people who
addiction.
got the bread to spend
Yeah.
$130 on a
That's
cigar.
what addiction is. That's what
Yeah.
addiction
That's
is,
what
bro.
addiction is.
And that's
Okay,
what I'm talking about. We
addiction
all know
is-
that guy that has to.
This
get
is what
some
I'm getting
weed.
at. You
That's
see
when
this
it's a
right here?
problem.
But it's
I used to buy a lot of these,
Not
bro.
to the weed, honestly.
Not
It's
to
an
the-
addiction to the raps.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
look, I
Raps,
smoked
yeah.
like once in my life, and it wasn't for
I
me,
don't
so
do
I
that
know.
anymore.
So I'm just asking for a journalistic point
Like
of
I
view.
know for a
Yeah.
fact I'm addicted to swishers.
Yeah.
Like I fucking own stock in these motherfuckers. I'm sure, but at the end of the day,
You better
like,
check.
The,
You better
the
check.
the reason why I wanted to grab the mic though is
You want to
we
defend?
talk-
You want to
no.
defend weed?
No. Honestly, I want
Yeah.
to speak on the real shit. Like honestly, we don't know the effect of smoking clean.
Yeah.
Cause it's too new. You know what I'm saying? So you could go 20 years and smoke out of a vaporizer and then find out, fuck, I've been putting smoke in my
Yeah.
body. That's
Hey,
just
they
not
throwing
good
shit in
for
the
my
sky,
body.
bro, to
Well,
make
with a
clouds.
vapor, it's not smoke.
No, look, I agree with you 100%.
way worse than
What
we
is,
think.
what is the vapor? Then? What is the vapor?
Water
The vapor
powder.
is just, it's
Vaporizer
when you
is
heat it
the
up.
vaporizer, yeah,
when
yeah,
you
yeah.
heat it up hot enough, you're really only
Yeah.
getting the THC or the CBD elements that are active in the cannabis.
Here's
plant.
my argument to that though, is that it's too new to even have any studies to
Yeah.
know whether or not that's fucking you up.
Cannabis has been around for years.
Yeah, I understand that, but
Cannabis,
niggas
but
haven't
not
been-
before
not-
it was even
but not
legal in
cannabis
any
study.
but
Not cannabis study.
It's
before
illegal
it
to
was
do
legal.
Hey, can I get a hands?
It's
Hey,
illegal,
hold on.
but
Wait,
Can I-
wait. I'm
can
gonna say
I-
this and I'm done.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna say this
that's
and
what
I'm
I'm about
done.
to say. Can I get a hands that we know we smoke and
Yeah,
let's
for sure.
let's
Straight
get
up.
that subject going.
Before it was legal in any states, there were still cannabis being prescribed to patients
Yeah.
for whatever for pain.
Yeah.
Whether it be cannabis, or whether it be cancer, whether it be cataract, whether it be back, muscle,
One
blood
word.
pressure,
But that
whatever.
That doesn't
But
mean that's
why
good
would
for
they-
you.
Why?
No, because
Three
it's
words.
good, it might relieve that person is going to die in 6 months,
Definitely.
and he might as well die in peace than be in pain.
That's possible.
Doesn't mean that if he survives in 6 months, that's going to be a good effect on him.
That's possible. But how many death cases are there because of cannabis?
I don't know the
Right.
number off the top of my head.
Nice.
So I don't know.
I mean,
I'm
literally,
honestly, I don't
I
know.
will
Hey,
get
I
I'm
coughed
not-
a few times and it
I
didn't
think,
feel
I think
good.
it's one of those things like, hey, is this a complication of the smoking? But you can never pinpoint it on the smoking. So you got to
I've
say
asked so
the nigga
many
died
people
on
to
some other
find me
shit.
a documented case
Look, bro.
of death related to the cannabis, not even the cannabis plant, but the
Hey,
active.
don't forget the
elements
government hides
in-
a lot of shit, so we don't know that.
Bro, you know how much shit is on Google?
They hiding that. man.
Anybody
They gonna
with
let
fingers
you know.
I'm sure
They're putting that on the news.
I'm sure there's been
You can't
a
die
few.
from cannabis.
I'm sure there's been a few cases.
There can be
I'm
some
sure there's been a few
conspiracy
cases where
theories.
somebody
He fell
gets
asleep
high
in the garage
and
and
he
fucking all the
pretty much
fumes
fucking killed himself. It's
him
like
or
stupid,
something in
right?
car.
The only cases that are documented are edibles, and that's digesting cannabis extract. And that's
Hey,
a
half the
completely
time I don't know
different-
what's going on, man. You know,
edibles. I done seen people throw up, black out.
Wow.
What I'm
Edibles
saying
will
is,
fuck
what
you
I'm
up.
saying is, when somebody drinks and they get behind the car and they kill themselves because they're
Right.
drinking and driving, they blame that on the alcohol. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's been a couple times where somebody get high, jump behind the car, and kill themselves.
I don't think so.
It has
I
to
don't
be.
think so
there's-
either.
because you guys can handle the weed. You guys smoke a lot of weed.
Anybody-
There's a lot of people that
hey,
can't.
don't forget,
you
people drink
differently,
and they
Check this
smoke.
out.
But hey, normally when people
Okay.
don't smoke ever,
Yeah.
what normally happens the first time they
Paranoid.
get high? They get paranoid.
They're not driving.
They're,
And that
they
makes
go,
you
oh, they
not
go to
crack.
sleep.
Everybody's
Paranoid.
different.
They go to
Everybody's
sleep.
not though.
Oh, they go to
Everyone that's
sleep.
Yeah.
different though, man.
Oh, they go to
Everyone that's
sleep.
different.
It's different. The effects
I'm
of
sure.
cannabis.
I'm sure there's been
And
somebody that's.
on with
Talent.
tonight's
Okay,
news.
I'm sure there's been somebody that got high. and did some
Yo,
stupid shit.
my email is music, the number 4, Mac Fame. If you can find a documented case of death related to the
20
cannabis
million.
plant,
Watch.
the cannabis
That nigga's
plant,
inbox is full already.
or the element of the active elements of cannabis.
Seen it
related to
already.
a death,
I just don't know where it is. I've
I'll
seen it.
PayPal you some bread.
I
Straight
know
up.
what it is.
Oh, I'm sending it right now.
If you
Hold
can
on.
find
That's it, I'm
something,
gonna
find that shit.
What's how much?
find some.
Okay,
Find
so
some. whatever the case is, I'll
I'm doing
depend.
it. Go ahead,
It'll be
Blake.
worth
Oh,
it.
my shit
It'll
is
be
dead.
worth it. It'll be worth
See,
your
that's
time,
how I fuck
Searcher.
myself.
back
I
to
got
like
iPhone
the
5.
beginning
Find
of all
something.
this.
I should just
Okay,
bread.
I really
Panda,
feel that
panda, panda.
drugs is just an excuse for the person, man. Like me as a person, man, had to make changes and choices, man. And I used to blame drugs a lot, man. Like, oh man, I'm gonna go get high, man, because I'm mad about this and mad about that.
But
When I-
which drugs were you blaming? Were you
Oh yeah,
blaming?
the pharmaceuticals.
Hey,
man.
I got.
Oh,
Hey, check
you
it
know
out,
what
man.
I'm
I got
saying,
plenty of
man?
friends that know I smoke, right?
'Cause that's-
But they don't do
I-
a damn thing. They don't even barely drink.
Yeah, no,
And
I
they're
hear
living
you,
their
man.
life the same
No, I
way,
hear
you know,
you.
enjoying
No,
shit.
for
It's
sure,
just a
man.
choice I made. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
True.
the thing is, it's just like anything we fight about every day, from gay marriage to this shit to motherfucking whatever the fuck.
Abortion.
It's your choice, bro.
No, yeah, I feel like
It
it's
all
on the
comes down
person,
to your
man. It
choice,
has
and
to
we
just do
always
with the
fight for
person, the
somebody else's
individual
choice.
at the end
Like,
of the day.
I want Baca to succeed, and whatever he chooses to do to succeed, I hope it works for him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. But the whole point is we always focusing on what somebody else don't want.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck that, nigga. Let me have what I want.
Yeah.
You have what you want.
I
You know
respect
what I
it.
mean?
Let's.
Like
we
real
could
shit.
argue about this all night, but I think that's a good way to go out, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell us what you're working on, what you got coming up, man.
Shoot, man, I'm working on a project with my boy over here, man, Crazy Lou, man.
Lou
You know,
Crazy.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, we
Crazy.
got shoot, man, we got 3 titles for it. It's called Miss Parker, Holy Water, and the Preacher's Daughter, man. But we coming out, we gonna drop that as soon as we figure that out now. And then we also got I'm a Mess. You know what I mean? 2 singles that we're dropping out back
Dope,
to
dope.
back. You know, so it's working, man, and I'm very blessed to be working with someone as genius like him, man. Really, to be honest,
I feel you.
I just did a documentary on Monday with Howard Scott with Arch One Entertainment.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? If those who don't know, singer, producer, songwriter for The War. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's dope.
So yeah, man. So
Yeah,
the-
classic
Where
right there,
can people
baby.
find everything that you got going
Yeah,
on?
man, Mexicans.
Oh, you can find all this, man, at Arch1_ENT. You know what I mean? You can find that hashtag Howard Scott Project. You know what I mean? Follow that on there. It's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be dropping soon, like about a week.
Dope, man.
2
When it
weeks.
drops, do me a favor, send me the link and
No,
we'll do
for sure,
all the
man.
promotion that we can do
Word
to help
up.
you out, man.
Yeah, so that's working out, man. He's they're backing me up, man. They've been helping me out. They've been helping out Lou. You know what I mean? Shoot, man. I'm blessed, man, because it's crazy how it worked out.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good,
it's
man. That's
crazy
good.
how it works out, man. It seemed like it was overnight, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't, though, right?
But no, it
Yeah.
wasn't, man. You know what I mean? But it feels like it, man,
Yeah.
because what I've come to realize, I be stressed out, man. I be crying in my studio, be argue some days, man, and then like there's so much positive that overwhelms that, so you don't even realize those bad days. So that's why I feel like it's overnight, man. because like, I don't remember those days, man, when I see all this
Yeah,
positive
especially when
that's
shit
coming.
is going good. You
Yeah,
know what I
man,
mean?
when
Like
you
it's
can
ill.
feel it.
And then
man.
you think back, you're like, why did I even stress about that?
Yeah,
Look, I should
you know
just
what I
have
mean?
faith and just everything's cool. You know what I'm
Exactly, man. And so that's why that it's working.
That's
out,
what
man.
faith is, man.
Yeah,
Having
straight
pain,
up.
you gotta feel the pain. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You
So
don't feel the
hey,
pain, you
know
ain't
what?
gonna feel it
that
at all.
pain's
Yeah.
good for you.
Growing
If you
pains.
went through your whole life without pain, you would, you know what I'm
You ain't
saying?
about- yeah, man. You
Can't
don't know
enjoy the
what's up,
sunshine
man.
without the rain. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
man.
As
Yeah.
cheesy as that sounds, you feel
No,
me?
man, that's why yin and yang got that little bit of white in there,
Yeah.
a little bit of black, man, because you need
Yeah.
that balance, man. You need that. You know what I mean? And it's working, man. It really works.
Young one, Faki Clavis, what you got coming up, man?
Shit, I'm working on a couple projects. I'm working on one that I think I'm calling After Hours. That's my solo project. I'm working on one with this dude named Thomas the Wolf. He's Grammy-winning engineer, producer, and shit. It's called The Outliers, so look out for that. This shit's dope as fuck. Probably the best shit I've ever worked on. Besides that, I'm just engineering right now. Jordan River Recordings. Check us out on Instagram. Emails jordanriverrecordings@gmail.com if you need to, get some mixing or whatever. Shout out to Megadeth. He has battled against...
Shout out to Megadeth had to talk about that W he
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
right? Who did
He-
Megadeth beat?
He beat G-Main Frost to beat Arsenal, which is kind of a big deal if you
Oh,
guys
the big dude that ran
The big
Arsenal
fat
out.
dude. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't even know. It all
Mega
makes sense to
fucked
me
him
now.
up 3-0. Check that shit out.
That's
on
Don't Flop, right?
Flop.
Don't
yeah.
Flop. All right, cool.
Shout out
We're gonna have that up on Young
What's
Bach
it called
Productions.
again? Don't Flop?
YoungBachProductions.com.
Don't Flop. That's the Battle League.
We're gonna have that up on
Yeah,
YoungBachProductions.com by the end of the night, so everyone can click on that.
And shout out Adrian. He's the other half of Jordan River
Nice,
Recordings. Mixing, mastering, recording, whatever you need. And that's it. Check me out, Vodka Gravas on
You
Twitter.
got a battle coming up, right?
I got a battle coming up against this kid named Modot. This shit's gonna be crazy.
What you calling it? 2-0,
Where
2-1?
Where the information
1-2?
about that? I definitely want to come through that.
Yeah.
Hit me up, man. It's a private event, but I could bring a couple people.
For sure.
So I mean, I'd love to have you guys
You
out.
need some some big guys behind you just to look tough.
Yeah, just come without a shirt. Just
I
so
got
you
you.
look like a
I
goon.
got you, man. I'm in the gym
You know
the
what I
next
mean?
7 days, man. We
Yeah.
gonna do this.
That's it, man. It's in
Yeah,
2 weeks.
shut up.
It's in 2 weeks from tomorrow, actually. So this shit's gonna be dope. Open bar and
2
shit.
weeks,
so
man. I'm gonna
I
be
got you
stupid.
guys.
I'm
Get
there.
that shit
For
up.
sure. Hell yeah.
You know what I
Open
mean?
Righteous.
bar.
I'm
I'm
gonna eat
joking.
more. That's my tactic.
There you go, man. You look
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
You perfect.
I know,
Don't worry.
286
Don't let
swagging,
anybody
you
tell
feel
you.
me?
No, but on some real shit, I want to tell you guys to email me. You got my email and my phone number. I gave you my card over the break.
Yeah, for sure.
Send me some music. I would love to even just hear it. Like, you guys are cool as fuck. You seem smart. I feel like a lot of the doper rappers that I meet, even if it's like trap shit, like they can have an intelligent conversation.
Exactly.
And a lot of the
For sure,
whack
man.
rappers that I meet happen to not be able to do that.
Yep.
So it's a weird, I don't know if there's a correlation, but I'm seeing one. So
It is, man.
Yeah,
You ain't
yeah. So
dumb.
you know what I mean.
You
Send me
smart.
your
You know,
shit.
you
I'd
see
love
it.
to check it
Yes.
out. Let's
We
get
will
some
get
work
it.
going. You know what I mean? We'll work. All
I
three
agree,
of us.
man, for sure.
I mean, all
Right
four of us. All three of y'all with
We
me. That's
drunk.
4.
Young Nymph over here. We got Young Nymph.
Yeah,
Yeah.
young nympho. Yeah, and I'm driving my nympho disc. It's 69 bars of disses. And
All disses.
you know what I mean?
Hell, he can remember that shit. That's like 3 rounds versus battle
Yo,
versus.
and check me out, Vodka Gravis. Check me out on YouTube. I got some really dope fucking battles for King of the Dot and Grind Time and all that cool shit. Vodka Gravis or Young One, whatever you want to do.
Daily Duels, June 11th. You coming back?
Let's talk about it. I'm down.
Let's talk about it. All right.
Give me somebody dope.
We'll see
Give
what
me a
we can
plate.
do.
Give me a
We'll see
plate.
what you can do. What's poppin', play? Where can find your stuff at? What's poppin'?
Man, well, y'all can find my stuff at www.macfame.com. That's
Yeah.
MACFAME.com. We got a new video, new single coming out. It's called O Dog. It's going to be produced by Famous Films, shot by my director, my people. You know, my
Guzzle.
direction, my Guzzle, my
Young
man
Guzzle.
Young Guzzle,
Guzzle
my man,
Pause.
y'all.
Guzzle Pause.
Guzzle Pause at twitter.com. Check him
So
out.
we'll do the exclusive release to MacFame.com. We'll do all the blogs and all the the media outlets and all that stuff. Got a show in Houston coming up, performing at the Houston Trend Magazine Summer Jam at the end of June.
Congrats.
That's huge.
dope, man.
So we'll be out there, man, and just trying to stay positive and stay. It's not even just about making. For me, it's not about making my music anymore. I got the
Business
video
side behind it, man.
video production
Yeah.
side.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to make sure the production side of my music and everything is cool.
Yeah.
The business side of the
You're
whole
building your
company.
empire.
That's it, man. I want Famous Entertainment to be the one-stop shop for all artists.
Let's link.
Artist management, artist development. In-house production,
you,
video
man.
production, audio, video, whatever it may have you. Famous Entertainment is gonna be that label to take an
We gonna
artist.
work.
We gonna, man, as long as you're motivated as like everybody else on the team, man, we can work.
Yeah, for sure.
Fucking right.
We can get a check together, man, all
Yeah,
day.
word up.
I feel that, man.
So, man, and it's
We get
especially
50
with
checks.
people like Baka, you know, behind your brand, man, when they believe, when other people
Yeah.
believe in you, man,
Yeah,
it's solid,
man, that's
man.
what I'm
So,
saying.
Hey, me and
like,
Baka been there.
straight up, man, I appreciate you for having me on the show, man.
Appreciate it, man.
And,
Appreciate
you
it,
know,
man.
and always,
Straight
you
up,
know,
man.
whenever you got events that, you know, that you think we can all benefit from, and you hit me up. So it's all love from my end, man. So everybody be on the lookout, man. Famous Entertainment, Famous Music, Mac Fame. You guys will see the brand. We're going to continue to push it. The new single should be out by the end of next month. New video, new single.
Panda.
You know, we going to get on this road, you know, promote,
Yeah.
make this music.
Yes, sir.
New EP coming
Yeah.
by the end of the second quarter.
And we should
No
all get a
title.
listen. We should all be able to get a listen.
It's about halfway done. It's about halfway
I wanna
done.
get a listen to it.
Actually, I play a couple. I mean, I don't know if we got an aux cord, you know, at the
Yeah.
end
No.
or something, man. I can.
Yeah, I
plug
wanna
up
hear-
and
I
I
wanna
wanna
hear
hear
some
some
player,
records.
man. I brought my
You got me-
mixtape.
The
It
way
sounds
you
like
talking,
it's not
you got me
your
excited.
cassette player.
Nah, it's
know.
mastered. I'm not gonna put out that.
Yeah,
ain't
the way
professionally
you
done,
you
man.
talking, man, you got me excited. So I want to hear.
Yeah,
some.
man. So I got a couple records, man, I can play for you guys, man. So
Tight.
you guys just be on the lookout. All my social media is MacFame, MacFame. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google.com,
Snapchat.
Yeah.
Snapchat. Bam. I be going up on Snapchat,
Pornhub.
man. Nah, I don't have an account on there, man. You need to watch videos without an account.
There you go, man.
That's it, brother. Yes, sir.
Crazy Lou, what's popping, man?
Man, you know what? This been a hell of a 2 years, man. I'm gonna
Crazy,
say it straight
crazy.
up, man. I didn't have mad experiences, man. I got to go on stage with Redman and Keith Murray, baby.
That's dope.
I grew up on them niggas, man, and it was amazing. And my man Ty Mac got me there.
Mr.
And I'm gonna have to
Beef
say
Curry.
that and give shout outs to Ty Mac Entertainment, who's coming out with a single called
Yes, sir.
Ben Aki. And please look out for it because it's a hot track. It's gonna
Hot,
be the
man.
summer
Very hot.
anthem. Plus, you know, I'm trying to get on tours and things with my peoples. We working on it hard like that, like for real shit. You know, people talk about it, but we're actually trying to do it. Me and Kavix, we've made a couple of hits right here. That's why I brought him with me. He's also good at the film, man.
Appreciate
he
that,
can
man.
film,
Thank
baby.
you, man.
Yeah, he got drones.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
knows
I
how
got
to
all
use
that,
them
man.
shits, bro.
We
Drones,
always
that
looking
shit
for
is
drone
hard.
pilots, bro.
There you go. See,
Leslie.
Yeah, I got all
so the
that,
label
man.
is No
Yeah,
Skip
man.
Records.
Yeah.
No Skip Records label all day, man. LLC. Check us out, man. You know, noskiprecords.com. Crazy Lou. That's double Z. So on the flyer, it's like one Z. It's a double Z for Don't Sleep on Crazy Lou. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because we bringing good music, and it's about to change the world, and that's real shit. And that's
I
how I
like
feel.
that.
Prince just passed away. God bless his soul.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace on a talented soul.
He on
And,
the island with
I feel
Tupac,
like
just to
that
be
he left
honest
something
with
for me to
everybody.
do. He left me to be here and do something great. So to all my people's Young Baka, shout out, because me and him been through it. We done a
We've
lot
been,
of
we've been doing it
things.
for a minute now, man.
Yes,
It's
sir.
been
Give me
a
some
couple
dap
years
on
now,
that.
dude. You wanted to force me to West.
Yeah, you know what I'm
We
saying?
the West one, man.
We the West
We the
one.
West
That's
one.
right, man. And
Yeah.
trust me, I remember it all the time. I keep my shit in my head. Like, I love what I've done. I've done a lot. If I could tell my story, people are gonna like it. It was dope. Straight
sure.
up.
No, I
Big up.
get
If
You know what I
or
mean?
when you
They
can
gonna
tell
hear
your
us.
When
story.
I can tell it, when
When
I
you
can
can
tell
tell
my
that.
story, I'm telling it now, right now, starting it. So you know, when I get to tell the full story on a big screen with the HD and all that shit, watch out.
And the
You're
drones?
gonna be mesmerized. It's tight.
4K, man.
You're gonna want to enjoy life,
go,
baby.
man.
You know what I mean? Thank you, Baka.
Listen, man. Thank you guys all for coming.
Baka,
I
what
really
you got
appreciate
coming
it,
up,
man.
man?
You know, listen.
Man.
Honestly, I could
Thank
sit
you,
here
man.
and I could promote about all the events we got coming up and all the places we got coming up. But last couple seconds of the show, I just want to say, Tumex, we all praying for you. You
Yeah,
know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
guy.
Absolutely.
Tumex, we
If you don't know-
you know, you're doing your thing right now. People that don't know,
Real
Tumex, he had a diabetic coma from what I know, and they had to amputate his leg. From
Did
the
they
knee
actually
down.
take it?
From my understanding, I don't know 100% of details, but from what I know, they did. So,
That health shit's no joke, man. Look
Tumex-
at Five Dog, look at Guru, look at
Yeah,
Nate
man.
Dogg.
And
Hey,
that's-
look,
that's
so-
something in
hey,
hip hop
what-
we need to
we're talking
take care of
about
ourselves.
we
Yeah.
talking
Address
about Tumex. Let's
that
keep it
shit.
on
Yeah.
Tumex.
100%.
You know what I mean?
But to Tumex, you in our prayers, man, and from some of the messages we've been doing on Facebook, a lot of us promoters in LA going to get together and we're going to put together a Tumex fundraiser show, man. So
That's
look out
tight.
for that. Bside Forum,
Respect.
we out. DJ in front of ones and
Bside
twos, baby.
Forum, Crazy Dude.
Thank you.
Straight up.
Breh.
Good shit, man. Good shit, dude.
Yeah, I like white folks, but I don't like you. All the niggas in the hood wanna fight you. Surprise El Chapo ain't tried to snipe you. Surprise the Nation of Islam ain't tried to find you. Have a rally out LA, we gon' fuck it up. Home of the ride and the King ride, we don't give a fuck. Black students ejected from your rally. What? I'm ready to go right now, your racist ass did too much. I'm about to turn Black Panther. Don't let Donald Trump win, that nigga cancer. He too rich, he ain't got the answers. He can't make decisions for this country, he gon' crash us. No, we can't be a slave for him. He got me appreciating Obama way more. Hey, Donald, and everyone that follows, you gave us your reason to be president, but we hate you. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. I don't like your ass. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah.
Nigga, am I tripping? Let me know. I thought all that Donald Trump bullshit was a joke. Know what they say when rich niggas go broke? Look, Reagan so cold, Obama so ho. Donald Trump spent his trust fund money on the vote. I'm from a place where you probably can't go. Speaking for some people that you probably ain't know. There's pressure built up and it's probably gonna blow. And if we say go, then they probably gonna go. You vote Trump, then you probably on dope. And if you like me, then you probably ain't know. And if you been in jail, you could probably still vote. If we let this nigga win, we gon' probably feel broke. You build walls, we gon' probably dig holes. And if your ass do win, you gon' probably get smoked,
fuck
nigga.
Donald Trump.
Fuck you.
Fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, fuck Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga.
I mean, after 20 years of doing this, I'm at the point where, either I grow up and move on into another phase of my life, I'll just say fuck it and finally take over the city of Los Angeles, like the people have been telling me and urging me to. First I was afraid, but now I know my heart is true. My fan base will destroy you. Deep in my heart, I know that is true. 2Max, my fan base will destroy you. Deep in my heart, I know that is true. 2Max, my fan base will destroy you. Deep in my heart, I know that is true. 2Max, my fan base will destroy you. Deep in my heart, I know that is true. 2Max, my fan base will destroy 2Max, I'm so fresh, LA underground, George Lopez. All of my flows are all best, motherfucker spinning like Lopez. I'm a lyrical elitist, but you can catch me get chapalitas with my homie Aaliyah, eating some soulfest. Still talking about Jennifer Lopez and what the fuck ever happened to Hibigus Corpus. Yep, we critical thinking while you hitting your blinkers. We Aztec Mayans and Incas, saying shit you never think of. Get baked up in the mouth if you bad mouth. South Central, I'm a Jimmy Hort, mouth of the South. These instrumentals, I'm simply growing niggas on the mic. I spit venom till I'm emptier than the cages in the microwave kennel. I'm serving these levels in the name of Theo Genoveva. Don't ever think OMD ain't the most clever. The lovers of your ladies y los Sanchos de tu vieja one day. Más tabo solo le estadio Azteca. But for now your discoteca, homie, give me my manteca. Still spitting canicas through your speakers till you cut the check on my Czechoslovakian fan base. With chin checker, give you 10 to the mouth and the face, so you need 10. Check up 2010. Strange, famous, homie, no hiccups. HB, sleep prolific, Cecil Bug, Jared Big Up. I politically pick up or outside underground. Kick up, then I pick up a sack and a girl in a sick pickup. My son, it's a slick Sonic's a super like Jack. Sick like my song, stay in your heart like a Masonic stigma. I'm an enigma, but I will never fall like a jingle, yo. Cause when it comes to money, yo, Grim's my name. For real, peace to Doodle and Craig, falling from heaven, making me feel like I'm Brad Pitt in the Ocean's 11. Cause I used to feel like Brad Pitt in the movie 7. Now we're 11 in the grim band with the engine revving. And deep in my heart, man, I know that it's true. 2Max, my fan base will destroy you. Deep in my heart, man, I know that it's true. 2Max, my fan base will destroy you. Deep in my heart, I know that it's true. 2Max, my fan base will destroy you. Deep in my heart, I know that it's true. 2Max, my fan base will destroy you.